Buenos dias, everyone. Happy Monday. It is Monday, August 3rd. I can't believe it. It's officially August, and we're just sitting here living for the hope of it all. But hey, everyone, it's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and today is the post Summerslam Monday Night Raw. And we only know two things, I think, that are happening on the show. I checked WWE's website like 20 minutes ago, and I didn't see them promote much on here. I didn't check their Twitter account. I should have probably checked their Twitter account. Let me know if you guys saw something on their Twitter account. But so far, of course, we know Big Cass is coming today. That's been promoted for a while now. But so far, all they have like officially promoted on the website is basically the follow-up to SummerSlam, which we know, and a photo of Roman Reigns. So I presume that we're going to be seeing Roman Reigns on the show today. I'm not even really too sure, to be honest with you. So we'll see what we end up getting here today. But also, I got to warn you guys, okay? I got to warn you guys. I am dead tired today. And I don't know why, but I could not sleep today at all. So last night, I went to bed like around 12, like a little past 12 Central Time when I was in Minneapolis. By the way, I'm back home now. So when I was in Minneapolis, I went like a bed like a little past 12, and then I woke up at 3:30 to get ready and catch my flight. So then I went to the airport, and I was thinking, oh, cool, like I'll take a nap in the plane. So my first flight was from Minneapolis to Denver, and I did not sleep on the plane. And I said, okay, from Denver to Los Angeles, I'll sleep on the plane. So I sit down, did not sleep on the plane from Denver to Los Angeles. So then I thought, okay, I got a couple of hours. I'm going to go to sleep when I get home. So then I got home and I did not go to sleep. So it is just not happening for me today. So I'm afraid that I'm like literally terrified that if Raw is like boring today or something, that I'm going to be sitting here like, oh, I don't think so, because obviously, like, once you're up and going, you start to like get distracted. But just a warning to everybody that in case I say something stupid or forget something, chances are that I'm not all there right now. So just warning everyone ahead of time. And I also did drink a little bit of Celsius right now, but I don't know if that stuff actually really works, but we'll see. We'll find out if it does or if it doesn't. Oh my gosh. We got Ray Santiago here who says, you need a GTS by CM Punk to go to sleep. Bro, I will fucking take one right now. I need a fucking GTS. Like, I just couldn't sleep, guys. I kept like, you know, when you're sitting down in a plane and you just can't find the right position, I would move every single which way and nothing was working. By the way, Raw is still a minute away from starting, and once Raw starts, I'll go ahead and bring in the audio. So just in case, I'm stalling for time right now. So yeah. All right. So Darren says Denise gonna be snoring and drooling on a stream tonight. Guys, I'm gonna be looking like Booker T at the Hall of Fame. You guys remember that picture of Booker T that went viral after the Hall of Fame where he was like, oh. That's gonna be me today. I'm gonna be Booker T on this live stream. But all right, here we go. Raw is about to get started, so let's bring in this audio. Everyone, let me know if you hear that. The sound is the sound that they play before Raw starts, but I might as well get it going because it's like seconds away from starting. So what up, everybody? Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I'm going to make sure to give some shout outs in a second. But thank you so much to Rodell Media, who's hanging out with us over on Twitch. Okay, good. Everyone's saying the audio's good. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. I appreciate you for helping out here. Stephen Marchullo says new Lyra look, perhaps. Are you saying we get a new Lyra look on today's show? I really like how she's you know, looking all crazy. And I like that she's also doing it for like the media day and stuff. I think it's been really cool. Okay, let's see what goes down today. I don't even know where they're out today. Where are they at? Oh, they're in Des Moines? Oh, I've never been there. Oh, that's kind of nice.
And presented tonight by
never been to Iowa ever.
By looking back at an instant classic main event.
Wait, wine puts you to sleep? Melissa Cabello says, Denise, have a glass of wine and you'll sleep great. I didn't know wine made you sleepy. I don't drink alcohol, so unfortunately I can't have a glass of wine. But I didn't know that wine made you sleepy.
I'll show you what number one looks like.
Okay, while they show replays for SummerSlam, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up with the super chats for today. We got Matt Right Heel kicking us up. Yo, what up, Matt? He says, even while in Orlando, I kept up with the awesome content Denise was posting on the channel going back to Orlando, more than likely in October for Wrestle Dream. Love the fit tonight. Thank you so much, Matt. I'm wearing my brand new shirt from Ross. It was like $8. So shout out to Ross. Thank you, Ross. I got a nice little $8 shirt. Let's fucking go. But hey, thank you for watching the content all the way from Orlando. And how did it go, man? How did your trip go? Give us the details. Was it a good time? I know you. Clearly, it had to be. If you're planning on going back, then clearly it had to be a good time. Matt, thank you so much, man. We got Henry Kiernan who says, "Hey Denise, how are you doing? It's Raw time. Let's effing go." For the most part, I would say I'm feeling pretty mellow today. That's how I'm feeling today. Just mellow, chill, going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens kind of vibe. And I've been trying to catch up with, there's been so much that came out of SummerSlam. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with how much there's Roman, with how much information we've been getting left and right on social media in regards to WWE and just wrestling in general. I feel like if you log off of Twitter for like an hour, you miss like 40 different things that went down. So right now, I feel like I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with information. Thank you, Henry. We also got McTaru here who says, what's up, DWO peeps and queen? We are finally back on Raw after SummerSlam. I hope they better come up with something good tonight because last 2 or 3 weeks of Raw was like, ugh. Amen. I'm wondering right now, since Roman Reigns is clearly opening up the show, I wonder if we actually get to see Obafemi here today. Sancho and I were talking about that yesterday on our SummerSlam post show, by the way. That we were saying like, hey, when Obafemi comes out, the big elephant in the room is going to be whether he's going to address Roman Reigns. And so we'll find out if by any chance Obafemi comes out and confronts Roman right now. I hope he does. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Thank you, McTaru. We also got young Jamie in the building, DWO member for 4 months. Guys, what's good, DWO? Happy 4 months. Thank you, Jamie, for being part of the fam and being super cool, man. Thank you. Also, Sheldon Jackson continuing his streak with his DWO membership. Thank you, Sheldon. McTaru also gifted 10 DWO memberships. Hell yeah, McTaru! McTaru is helping grow this community. Thank you so much for doing that, McTaru. I'm going to kick things off by sending you some good karma. We acknowledge you. You have been acknowledged. Also, thank you so much to Arrow for the jewels. We got Brandon Rosen here who says, put a coffee on and let's effing go. I've had 2 cups of coffee today, which is way more than I usually do. I only do 1 cup a day in the morning, and this time I had 2. I had 1 at the airport, and then I had 1 when I came home here today. I had a second coffee. Thank you, Brandon.
Please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman.
I always laugh because my little brothers aren't wrestling fans, but so they don't really know the wrestlers. But I remember one time my little brother was like, I was taking him to a show. I forgot which show I was taking him to. But he gets in the car and he goes, Denise, is Roman gonna be there? And I'm like, Roman? I'm like, bro, it's Roman. And he's like, oh, this whole time I thought it was Roman Reigns. So every time I see Roman, I always want to call him Roman. Because that's what my little brother thought Roman's name was. Roman. By the way, we got Daryl here who says, Denise on no sleep, let's fucking go. Going to be fun. Yeah, at some point I'm going to get delusional. So I'm going to start seeing shit at some point. Gonna start freaking tweaking. Because every time I don't sleep, my eye goes like this. So if you see my eye start to do this, that's a sign. That's a sign. Thank you, Daryl. We also got Spike Hunter continuing his DWO membership streak. Yes. Thank you, Errol. We got C. Delgado in the building. Hey, bro, says here's some real monies for being a real one. Thank you so much, man. Very happy, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys have seen, but this channel has officially crossed over 150 million views. 150 million views. Yes. It's been, I didn't even know, by the way, that was happening because I got an email from vidIQ, which is the program that I use for like analytics and things. And they sent me an email, and that email went to my trash bin. But I'm the person who checks their trash on email all the time because so much of my good emails go to my trash bin. And so I always check my trash bin. And I see that it said, oh, you hit 150 million views. And I was like, what? So I literally found out today what happened today. So I found out today while searching my trash bin. Thank you, C. Delgado. That's a real funny way to find out you hit 150 million views in your email trash bin. All right, let's see what Roman has to say. Come on, guys. Fingers crossed. Throw the fingers crossed emojis in the chat. Fingers crossed that we get Oba Femi out here, okay? Come on. Fingers crossed. I'm manifesting right now. I'm manifesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Bill. Throwing in. Thank you, Weirds One and Nathaniel. Fleet Pete says won't happen. Come on, we gotta manifest. Oh, my fingers hurt after a while. Can't really do it for more than like 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Why does someone have a WWE bedtime sign? What does that mean? What does it mean, WWE bedtime? Are they saying WWE's a snooze? Whoa, what does that
mean? Acknowledge me.
It's funny because I just saw someone say, where did it go? Fabian says, not going to be Oba, going to be LA Knight. One person will pop, and that person will be Sancho. He'll probably pass out on his chair like Vince McMahon when Stacy Keibler danced on him. Y'all remember that one?
Well, you know your tribal chief. I'm a man of my word. I call my shot, and I deliver. Before I went out to the desert, I said I was going to win the Rumble and I was going to save this place.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. Yeah, I remember now.
And that's what I've done.
I kind of forgot. He said that too to CM Punk, I think.
And beat the old man.
Hey!
I owned
Damn!
the whole summer.
He didn't even acknowledge CM Punk by his name. He just called him the old man.
I beat Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow. I'm appalled right now. It's been a rough week for CM Punk, guys. It's been a rough one, not even gonna lie. They've been roasting him on Twitter so bad.
These parts, that stings a little bit.
It's a really nice necklace he's got.
That's your boy.
And matching bracelet.
And he is my brother. And I think last night we may have found some peace, but you know the OTC, I can only acknowledge so much, but I don't mind if you guys do.
I'm acknowledging Roman Reigns' jewelry today. It looks really nice. He's got the matching bracelet and necklace. Like black and glittery, but it's like really subtle though. So it still looks like manly, but it adds a little extra thumb instead of like a boring chain. Because usually men really kind of wear like boring jewelry, like chains and stuff. You don't really see them with. Oh my God, Sancho is losing his fucking mind. Oh no! What are we doing?
I don't believe this is going to sit well.
What are we doing? Oh my God, guys. I cannot right now.
Fresh off of a huge
I cannot handle this right now.
on Summerslam Saturday.
I cannot handle this right now.
And Royce Keys over the block.
We're really doing this. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Sancho's wet dream has come true. I hate this person, but like, let's get it over and done with. Like, let's just fucking have the match today and call it a day. Exactly. Infamous DJ wants this filler feud. Right. But if I tell Sancho that, he's not going to realize this filler feud. He's not going to realize that. Although the LA Knight chants are pretty loud. Got to hand that to them. Let's see.
Let me talk to you.
This is a big moment here. Mind you, he's already faced Roman.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your win at SummerSlam.
Oh my God, I'm scared. I feel like Roman's going to roast him.
Congratulations on still being the World Heavyweight Champion. Despite the fact that Seth Rollins and myself, I'll eat the crow on this, we both said you couldn't do it by yourself. Congratulations on doing it by your damn self.
That feels a little belittling, though. If I were Roman, I'd smack him for that.
But you're still a fraud.
Why? Why? Why is he a fraud? LA Knight, make it make sense.
I've been calling your name for months. And instead of you answering, you sick the dogs. You put the bloodline between you and me. Why beat all them so I want what you owe me?
Bro, he didn't even know you were on the show.
Now, you're probably sitting there thinking, well, what do I don't owe you anything. What do I owe you? Well, just rewind your mind a little bit. If you remember, last time it was me and you one-on-one. It wasn't so one-on-one. So what I want is what you gave Seth Rollins. I want you, I want me, no bloodline, no outside BS. We can do it here tonight.
Do it here tonight, please. Just do it. Just do it.
Next week. We can do it at Money in the Bank, and if you need to wait
all that might be the thing.
WrestleMania, hell, we can wait that long, and we can do
it
then too.
Buddy,
but
bro.
the bottom line is, the only right answer
Roman Reigns
is yeah.
Delulu. Oh man, I cannot believe this. This is funny as fuck, man. Also, but I'm a little worried for LA Knight that Roman's gonna roast him on the mic right now. Let's see, because, like, Roman don't fuck around, guys, and he just be saying shit. But that's what I want. I want to hear, like, I want to see, like, shots thrown, you know? You know me, I love shots thrown like that.
This is what I'm talking about. Fraud. Who the hell are you talking to? Fraud. I only see one fraud.
Oh, here it
comes. I don't come out here talking about being a megastar and then wear a Walmart watch on my wrist.
Oh, I told you guys he was going to get roasted.
A megastar. Zoom in. This is what a megastar wears on his wrist.
Oh,
you understand me?
Not a Walmart watch. Walmart catching strays.
And this is what I'm
talking about. At least he didn't say an Amazon. Oh, wait, Amazon watch might be better.
What have you done? Oh, you beat my cousins. Oh, man, I'm happy for you. Very proud of you. You won a 6-man tag match. What else have you done? There's no validity in anything that you say. You haven't won a tournament. You haven't won a battle royal. You haven't won a big match. Please, let me know. This goes for everybody back there. You don't get a #1 contender shot by bitching and moaning. We ain't gonna just sit here and complain anymore. You might have wasted my cousin's time, but you ain't gonna waste mine. Get in the back of the line.
Oh no, Sancho crying, Sancho in the mud. LA Knight, you gotta say something.
Wait, hold on. Just not yet, I got one more thing. But before I get there, first of all, man, your aura, you are so much cooler when you're not standing right in front of me. Because you stand here and you make your little scrunchy faces and you talk about you haven't earned it. Huh? I've earned it time and again, and it took you and 38 people to beat me. What a coincidence.
That was like 50 years ago.
We're in a group called The Shield, because all you've done is use the numbers, the sneak attacks, to shield you against guys like me. Because Yankee, Oscar, uniform. Sierra, uniform. Charlie, Kilo, you suck. You're a fraud, and you're the biggest vomit in the business. You're on another level because you hold that championship. But don't get lost in the sauce, brother. You're not on my level, pal. I'm lightning in a bottle. I'm everything you wished you could be, but you couldn't. So I'll tell you what, when you figure out where to buy a pair, if you can't grow one, you come back and let me know, and I'll smack you back to factory settings. Because I know, you know, the whole universe knows the uncrowned champion of this world, with everybody saying, yeah.
LA Knight on August 3rd, 2026, told Roman Reigns that he is not on his level. Are we hearing this, ladies and gents? August 3rd, 2026, 5:18 Pacific Standard Time, LA Knight told Roman Reigns he is not on his level.
You know, Corey, LA Knight still has a bad taste in his mouth after their first encounter. Knight and Reigns for the WWE Championship nearly 3 years ago. You said last night at Summerslam, it appears that Roman has been
I have no word.
His obsession with Seth freaking Rollins.
I have no word.
For the OTC, doesn't seem like LA Knight is seeing the same therapy. You mentioned earlier, great SummerSlam weekend, including the main event from SummerSlam Saturday. Femi, Brock Lesnar locked inside Hell in a Cell.
All right, let me catch up with the... Wait, hold on. Is this a replay or is this a vignette? Hold on, let me just see what this is. Oh, this is a replay. Yeah, okay, this is a replay. We got Darren's what's up, Darren? Thank you so much for the super chat. Darren says, thanks, Denise, for being here. Long time coming for some super chat love. You are awesome. Hey, Darren, dude, thank you so much for this generous super chat. Coming out here, enjoying yourself, and just being part of the stream as I always see you in the chat. So thank you so much for showing some love and being on here and just having a good time, man. Thank you so much, Darren, and I hope you are enjoying Monday Night Raw. Also, thank you so much to Eric Diaz for the jewels, Errol Smith for the jewels, and Dawn, who just gifted 5 DWO memberships. I think we're at 17 gifted memberships already, so that is sick. Thank you so much, Dawn, and for hanging out with us during this whole SummerSlam weekend, by the way. We got Donk here who says, good evening. How lame was Mug Beer mascot shaking my head? I'm glad that everybody brought it up on social media, and they were talking about how, like, there's a time and a place to do these, product placements and advertising, but to do it when the man is having a moment with his family after finally won a title and we made it about root beer mug. That was kind of crazy, but hey, that's kind of the TKO era that we are in. Unk Dong, thank you so much for it. We got Brandon Rosette. Oh, look, there's Oba. Oba, bro. Oh, notice how they're finally reminding us that he's our King of the Ring. By the way, we got Brandon Rosette who says, guess you'll have to go an extra hour after getting an earful of LA Knight from Sancho. Like, Triple H, why are you booking for Sancho? What are you doing, bro? Come on. What are you doing? Get off of Twitter. All right, what are we doing here? Thank you, Brandon. We got Victorio in the building who says, I bet Sancho's screaming at the top of his fucking lungs right now. I'm telling you, he's the Vince McMahon meme. The one where fucking Stacy Keibler's dancing and he fucking passes out. Thank you, Victorio. We got Earl Smith. Thank you for the jewels, Earl. We got Nyland here who says, Dog Heavy, LA Knight. Lit. Thank you, Nyland. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine who says, oh, brother, this guy stinks. I feel bad. I want LA Knight to do well, but hold on 1 second. Like, I want LA Knight to legitimately do well. We're on a commercial, but I can't fake the, how do I say this? Like, I can't fake my fandom. That's what I gotta say. I can't fake my fandom. If I just don't buy into it, I cannot buy into it. And like, I didn't like the LA Knight promo. It didn't make any sense to me. It was like, okay, we're being funny. Okay, cool, whatever, but it really wasn't funny. But what I think for me is that I've gotten to the realization that there is a certain kind of demo that really likes LA Knight. And I just don't think I'm in that demo. Like, I'm just not in that demo at all. And that's cool, whatever. But I also, I do feel bad for him, though, because he did get popular. Like I said, I may not be in that demo, but he does have fans. And they do show up and cheer for him and root for him and all of that. So I do want him to go out there and do a good job. But I do wish that they wrote some of this better for him, because him going out there and being like, oh, yeah, I'm better than you, Roman Reigns. I'm levels above you. I'm like, bro, that's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not going to go up to somebody that's levels above me and be like, oh, yeah, I'm levels above you. No, we got to come up with like a smarter way to, they could have won me over, but they did not in that moment. And instead, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, it had Roman gotten another go at the microphone, he would have slaughtered the poor guy. But I just wish they wrote his stuff better, not to make me feel like, why is he saying that? That doesn't make no sense. Because you guys know my least favorite thing in the world is promos that do not make sense. That's my least favorite thing in the world, because I'm like, I can't root for someone who doesn't make any sense. I got to root for people that are smart and they're funny and they make good points, but they got to be written that way. Thank you, Cyclops. So I don't think he stinks. It's just the promo wasn't like written properly, in my opinion. We got Nightwolf here who says, Sancho's heart about to be broken when Roman now officially closed the door on LA ever being champion. I mean, dude, the last time, it's funny because they're coming out here and they're bringing this back up. Somebody with a really great memory, remind me when that match was again, the LA Knight Roman Reigns one, because I know it happened in Saudi Arabia. I think it was the Royal Rumble, but I forget what year. Why are we bringing this back up from like 50 years ago? Like, I've moved way past that. But anyways, it's a filler feud. It is what it is. It's a way to kind of tell the fans, okay, LA Knight got his moment. We heard you, WWE Universe, and you're getting it now. Thank you, Nightwolf. We got McTaro here who says, I'm laughing my ass off. We got Connor Lake here who says, LA Knight is in Cabo with that ref, Denise. Oh, man, that fucking ref on vacation. We got Night Wolf here who says, LA wishes he was Roman, not the other way around. Bro, I wish I was Roman. Damn. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine here who says, I was told LA Knight was a good talker. What is this? He's a good promo, but they wrote him like shit. That's on the writers, man. They got to write better. We got Unk Dunk here who says, does Opa still get a shot for being king of the ring? Unk Dunk, I feel like we ask this question every single week, me and Sancho, and we seem to come up with a different conclusion every week.
As well, Javon Evans and all ego Ethan Page set to go one-on-one. Now, Corey, These two know each other very well. It is the fifth
But
time
so I feel like they got to come out and clarify that at some point. Like, we better get a promo from Oba today talking about that. We got Earl Smith here. Thank you for the silver star. We also got Paulie170 who says, hey, Denise, it's been a long time since I was last here. I'm back as a DWO member. Hey, Paulie, welcome back. Very happy to see people come back, return, or whatever it is. I know you guys don't watch, not everybody watches wrestling every day. Sometimes we go in, we go out, depending on the season and what's going on in the world of wrestling. So thank you for coming back, Paulie, and thank you for showing some love, and I hope you're doing good.
But at the end of the day, you have to recognize the situation.
All right, by the way, we got Ethan Page versus Javon.
We've seen a lot of that.
Ethan Page, I was talking to Ethan Page in a recent interview that I did, and he was talking about how he's basically been on Raw practically like every week since he debuted, and I thought, oh shit, I think he's right.
Boot right to the midsection.
By the way, thank you so much to Mr. O1010 for 1,000 jewels. Thank you, Mr. O1010. Sending you some good karma. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Sending you back. Hope you get more and tenfold. You know what I'm saying. May you get what you gave here back to yourself. You know what I mean? Good karma. Yeah, same with Javon, by the way. Like, Ethan Page has been consistent on Raw, like having matches and stuff, but so has Javon. Javon has truly been like a gem on this show, man.
Michael Cole, where are we at? We outside.
There he goes. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Taking out Ethan Page.
Also, thank you to Dr. Summer Vibes for the laughing disco. Mike Parker collects. Mike Parker, you're not an LA Knight fan? I thought you would be an LA Knight fan. I don't know why. I just assumed you would be.
And Evans now. Wow.
Mike Parker's like
Page. You have to believe
looking at me right now like this.
Perhaps look at some
what you mean? Thank you,
here
Mike. We got D. Martin 5th here. Says LA Knight promo was flat at best. They held back. They held back for sure.
To be a fighting champion.
But that Roman, like, even those like little parts where he was talking about the Walmart watch, I was like, ouch. Thank you, D. Martin. Also, thank you so much to Orlando for the flower and the floating heart. Thank you. Very cute. Very cute.
It's what's made the young OG so successful. It's almost like every time he.
We got Momo Witty here. Says, does Big Cass get a match or a promo? I'm going to say a match, unless he like magically comes out with Enzo. If he comes out with Enzo, then Enzo would be the one, throwing down on the mic. But hey, wait for man, thank you for the happy poop.
Right now. Utilizing the speed advantage.
I used to have a happy poop, by the way, but I don't know where I put it. I might have lost my happy poop. But I did have a happy poop once.
Now measuring his man.
I don't know where it went, though. I lost the happy poop. Hey, what up, Ryan Powell? Also, shout out to Larry Jester, who's hanging out with us here today. We also got Sebastian and Brandon and Christian.
Evans made a mistake, and Page made him pay. It almost looked like a bit of
yo, what up, Fran? We got Wayne. We got Fabian. Hey. Brandon.
Ethan Page made him pay.
Oh, man, we're in a commercial break. Yikes. Okay, let's see what everyone is talking about here right now. We got Nightwolf in the building. Hey, Nightwolf, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with us during SummerSlam. Says they're keeping Oba and Roman away from each other until WrestleMania, I guess. I thought they would have had a match on Money in the Bank first, but nope, LA gets it. Yeah, so by the way, if that match between Roman and LA Knight ends up happening all the way until Money in the Bank, oh my God, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I think it's too long from now. That's 2 months away. I don't think I could do this for 2 months. I'm sorry. I don't think I could do this feud for 2 months. It's too long. It's too long. 2 months is too much. I was kind of hoping that this would be like a one and done. Let's just knock it out. I know Roman doesn't really wrestle on Raw, but I was like, screw it. You know what? Just fucking do it on a Raw. Or I don't know. Is there a Saturday night's main event coming up in September? I don't know the calendar. What other shows do we got going on? Like, is Money in the Bank the next thing we got? When's Survivor Series? I need to learn this calendar, by the way. I should know these dates. Anyways, I just feel like waiting until Money in the Bank is forever from now. I don't want to have to wait until all the way till that. And then I wonder how they're going to explain Obafemi sort of waiting all the way until WrestleMania. I'm assuming they'll probably just come out and he'll be like, hey, you know, obviously before this, I had won the King of the Ring and I gave that up to go face Brock. And I did face Brock and I defeated Brock. But now I'm setting my eyes back onto that World Heavyweight Championship against Roman. So, hey, you know, I'm going to work my way back there, whether it be winning all these matches or winning the Money in the Bank or winning the Royal Rumble or whatever he decides to say, and then kind of, I guess, take it from there. So we'll see how they end up explaining that. Thank you, Nightwolf. We also got Nick Steele. Thank you so much for the tulips, Nick. Thank you, thank you. We got Brandon Rosen here who says, I was a fan of LA Knight, but his act has become stale. Well, this is the time to revive it. If the Roman Reigns feud does not revive it, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Then in that case, we got to start putting LA Knight in different parts on the show. But hey, he got a big win. That 6th man. He's been talking his shit. I'm honestly surprised the match is even happening because I remember thinking, or even say I've said this on the show where I said, I don't even think LA Knight is going to get his match against Roman Reigns. I remember I even asked Sancho, I said, Sancho, do you even think the match is going to happen? And he's like, no, he's going to win the Money in the Bank. It turns out they are actually giving us the match. When? I don't know, but they're actually giving us the match at some point. So I guess there you go. Filler feud, but it's happening.
Des Moines, Iowa, the capital.
I mean, you could be doing far worse on a show than a filler
tonight.
feud with Roman Reigns. Thank you, Brandon. Like, I'm pretty sure Ethan Page would kill for that spot. Javon Evans would kill for that spot. Penta, Chad Gable, literally fucking everyone on the roster would kill for that spot to be in a filler feud with Roman Reigns. By the way, we also got Earl Smith. Thank you for the jewels. And Orlando. Thank you.
The kidneys of Evans.
Is there a Saturday night main event on September 6th, Eric? Let me check my calendar.
In this instance, you don't want to mess around with the young OG. Yeah, don't give Evans a reason to fire up here.
Sometimes I write things down and then I forget.
Another right by Javon. And here comes that aggression we talked about with Evans.
By the way, does anyone here have Club WWE?
He can brawl when he needs to. There's a time to fly.
No, there's no Saturday night's main event on the 6th that I know of. At least I didn't write it down. Someone's saying that there is one September 6th.
Big slap by Evans.
Oh, I didn't know there was a September 6th Saturday night's main event.
Page is in big, big trouble again.
I'm looking at my calendar, seeing what I got for shows here.
That cross body taking out Page.
Yeah, so let me see. What's today's day? The 3rd?
Evans has kicked it in a high gear.
Okay, so we got really the big day is the 30th, August 30th, because that's when we got NXT Heat Wave, we got AAA, and we got All In. Yeah, and then September, we got Triple Mania September 11th and September 13th. Raw in Mexico the 14th, by the way. That'll be huge. Yeah, that's all I had written down. And then I didn't have Money in the Bank until October 10th or whatever date that is. Okay. Anyways, I'll have to put that in the calendar. So anyways, yeah. So in that case, they should do it at Saturday night's main event then. That way we don't have to wait all the way until Money in the Bank.
Still hanging in there.
Oh, Josh Canton says it's on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday? No wonder. I kept seeing everybody say Sunday night main event, and I was like, huh? Oh, you know what? I think I saw that. Didn't they send out a press release for that? I think I did see that. I just forgot. I really it's because, look, I'm going to be real with you. They give us so much information. I can't remember everything. Like, here's 50,000 press releases from WWE. Here's 50,000 press releases from AEW. Here's 50,000 press releases from TNA.
Outside the ring.
Give me a break. Ah.
Ethan Page grabbing the ankles of Evans. Look out, Cole. Oh.
Ooh, ouch. Right in the tailbone of Javon.
Right into the corner of our announce desk.
Oh, Audio Kid says probably because of college football.
First.
When, but doesn't like football season, like normal football season, also kick off in September? What is that, like September 13th, 14th, something like that?
Uh-oh, Cole. Javon's got that look in his eyes. Paige better get
Yeah,
out.
the crowd's a little, there's, oh, what is Javon doing? Javon tricked me. Oh, fucking Javon, man. I'm starting to think, by the way, that Javon has some sort of an invisible trampoline that we can't see.
Take another
Like, look at that. Look at how much air he got simply by jumping from right there, from the mat. Think about that, guys. Like, try jumping right now where you're at. Like, we ain't getting that kind of air. This man has an imaginary trampoline we cannot see.
Paige is able to kick out at 2.
Oh, thank you. September 9th is the start of the NFL. Nice. This is going to be my football era. I'm locking in this season. I keep saying that, but legit, I am. Because usually I'm like those people that I'm a sporadic person. Like I sporadically watch the games. But usually, like, what I'll do is, like, because obviously my husband watches all his Jets games. Like, that's his life, right? But I'll show up, I'll watch 5 minutes, and then fall asleep on the couch. And then I'll wake up, and I'll be like, what happened? Did the Jets win? And the answer is always no. But this time, I'm not going to fall asleep on the couch. This time I'm going to stay up and watch the games, actually.
Oh, plenty. Javon Evans. Is it enough here? Evans still in the fight.
Infamous Rare Loca says, boo Jets, Raiders whooping that ass. You wish, Frank, you wish. I'm going to be talking mad shit that day, Frank. Mad shit, especially if the Jets actually get the win. If they don't get the win, then I won't be talking mad shit. But if they do win, then I'll be talking mad shit.
All Ego is always willing to go as far as necessary to pick up a win. And look at this, the official.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to go to a couple games too, especially the one where they're out here in the SoFi. For sure.
Expose the turnbuckle.
Chewy says just to end the season, Jets. Yeah, I've seen people on Twitter say that a bunch. Oh, nice. Gorgeous.
Absolutely incredible.
Hey, have you been noticing that Javon has been doing that, like, really crazy look into the camera? Like, the last few weeks, every time he wins a match, he's not like, yeah, I'm happy. He's more like, did you see that? Did you see that I won that match? Like, he has more of that reaction than like, hey, I won the match.
To an OG cutter from Javon Evans. This young man.
Right, Reggie says heel turn. I would like it if he just went out there and he said, all you mother effers or whatever. That's how I would probably say it. Wait, who is that? Oh, it's Big Cass. Wait, no, don't take out Javon.
Big Cass with a big boot.
Why, Javon? You son of a bitch. Okay, so Big Cass is a heel, guys. Big Cass, or I like to call him Big Edge. I'm going to tell my kids Edge came back to WWE and beat the shit out of Javon.
And now he's laying waste to Evans.
Man, not Javon. I kind of like this, though. When they do Javon versus Big Cass, that's going to be good.
Match with Ethan Page, and now being picked apart by this monster. A faraway look in his eyes.
I didn't think that Big Cass was gonna come back a heel, by the way. I thought he was gonna come back a babyface, especially because his promos, his vignettes were all about how, you know, he overcame all those personal struggles that he had. So I thought he was going to come back a babyface. I didn't think he was going to come back a heel. But I think it almost makes sense him coming back as a heel because, like, he's not going to have Enzo out there, you know, talking and hyping people up and being like, saying all their catchphrases the way they normally did. But yeah, we got a Dev here who I agree with who says, great way for a heel return. I agree. Especially because Javon's like really lovable. And we were all thinking, oh, what if Javon turns heel? Not today, brother. I don't think so. We got Beef Moth Knight who says another Baron Corbin. They did bring him in the way they brought Baron Corbin in, but I do think that that a Big Cass has more potential to like reach a certain level on Raw than maybe Baron Corbin on SmackDown. Whereas like Baron Corbin, I kind of see his ceiling sort of right now being the United States Championship picture.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kicked the night off tonight with this confrontation between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. And remember what LA Knight did at Summerslam Saturday.
By the way, we got Night Wolf here who says Roman should wrestle LA on Raw. I agree. Yeah, so I guess they're going to do Saturday night's main event. Thank you, Night Wolf. We also got Henry Kieran. Thank you for the sparkles. We got Nylan here who says Ethan versus Javon will feed families for the next decade. It was a good match, but I don't know how much more will, like, I feel like they've wrestled already. Like, I feel like I've seen that match. Even though it was good, I feel like I've seen it 5 times. We probably haven't, but it's one of those matches that you feel like you've seen already. We got Mr. Grimley here who says something DWO. It's been 15 months. Come on, Mr. Grimley. Come on, you gotta think harder. Think harder. All gas, no brakes. 15 months, baby. Thank you, Mr. Grimley. All right.
You two know this. It doesn't work if we lose. We're a family. A 6-man tag. We have the advantage automatically. And you lose to your little brother. Matter of fact, where is Solo? Where is he?
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing for them.
Coffee, go get it, Solo. That should be it.
Jey Uso stole Jinder Mahal's scarf.
This fool coming out here calling me a fraud, disrespecting me, and Royce Keys. What, Royce Keys, whatever his stupid name is. Why do I keep hearing that he's your family? Jacob, are you my family? Yeah, right? Royce Keys isn't my family. He's not your family, right? He's not related to you, is he? Therefore, he's just one of the boys.
Maybe do an ancestry DNA test.
Don't let the circus folks confuse you.
Circus folks.
This is it. We're the only bloodline here. This is all we have. Trust no one.
Hey, Oos, just say the word. We'll go get LA Knight.
No.
Don't do this again. Stop it.
Shut it down.
Thank you, Roman. Thank you.
You had your chance on LA.
You did.
Leave that fool to me. Don't touch him.
Can't touch this. Don't
touch him.
Why is Jey Uso wearing the Jinder Mahal scarf, by the way?
Watching my Walmart bag, but I think I just overheard. Did I just overhear somebody say, leave him alone? Watch out. You don't want
Jey Uso's always ready to go. It's like a little chihuahua.
Boys, I'm out of here. I'll see you all next week. Y'all have fun, okay? You be good. I'll see you guys. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if Walmart is gonna get like some extra love tonight after all these mentions, man. All these mentions for Walmart, by the way. We're about to go buy our watches and our luggage from Walmart. Which, by the way, Walmart do be having some good stuff, okay? I be getting my puzzles at Walmart, okay? That's probably all I get, to be honest with you. The Walmart at my house gets too crazy. Plus, I kind of stopped going ever since I lost my wallet at Walmart. I feel like ever since I lost my wallet, I didn't want to go back no more. I have PTSD of losing my wallet in the parking lot of Walmart like a couple months ago. That's literally like the worst place to lose your wallet, by the way. In the parking lot of Walmart, okay? I was literally looking everywhere for it. I was looking underneath the cars. I was looking at where I was parked. I was looking in the shopping carts. I went inside, looked everywhere. Couldn't find it. Worst possible place to lose your wallet, which is crazy because my first time I ever lost my wallet when I was like in my 20s, many, many years ago, I lost my wallet at Target. And that one still hurts because I had a $20 bill in there. And to this day, I'm depressed that $20 bill was in there. And then fast forward like 10 years later, I end up losing my wallet at Walmart. So I've lost my wallet at Target and I've lost my wallet at Walmart. And those are the only 2 times I've ever lost my wallet. So I don't know. There's like poetry in that. All right, we got Unk Dog here who says, is your hubby a fantasy league? No, he doesn't do fantasy league. He does like he doesn't really like do any of like betting type of stuff or anything like that. Like he just watches the games. Thank you, Unk Dog. We got Saif Done Super here who says, angry big man who's on Peds, who's angry. We all are, damn it. Somebody's got to be mad around here. Thank you, Saif. We got IG and Suko here. It says, I took offense to Roman comparing LA Knight to Walmart. At least Walmart has flavor. LA Knight gets his stuff from Temu or Wish. And I'm just glad he didn't say fucking Amazon because I'd be getting everything off of Amazon. All right. I'm glad shots were not fired at Amazon, Five Below, or Ross, because that's where I go. All right. Thank you, Roman, for leaving those 3 stores out because I like those stores. Okay. Walmart, not so much. They deserve it because I lost my wallet there. It's like the fucking Bermuda Triangle. Anyways, thank you so much, IG and Suko. Oh, man. We're just wild in here tonight. We wild in here tonight. We got Well-Rounded Leo who says, I lost my Samsung watch at Walmart. It fell off my wrist. I called customer service. They didn't have it. I think they were lying. It always feels like they're lying, huh? I'm like, how did no one find this? Like, you're telling me it just disappeared into the fucking ether. Like, where did it go? That happened to me at Toys R Us one time. I lost my, back in the day, this is why I never invest in sunglasses. The one time I invested in sunglasses, because I used to work at Coach Factory. So I invested in like $100 Coach sunglasses back then. They were really cute. Fucking lost them at Toys R Us. Oh my gosh, I'm dating myself. Anyways, yes, Toys R Us. And what pissed me off too that day was that there was like no people in the store that day. It was like a lonely day. It was like crickets in there. And my glasses just disappeared. I left them in the shopping cart. I went back, looked at all the shopping carts, and they weren't there. And no one could find them. And I was like, womp womp.
Hey, Ro.
All right, we're back.
You get me,
Oh, look, it's Royce Keys. Or like Roman says, whatever his name is.
We fought each other. We fought together. Think about all the times we fought in Oakland.
Yo, shout out to Oakland.
LA.
Shout out to LA.
I can forget everything, all right? I'm your brother. 10 toes down. I'm still rolling with you. We family.
Hey, last I heard, you guys ain't family.
You ain't my brother. You ain't my family. You just one of the boys.
Oh, that's rude.
And I'm bloodline. So enough of this back and forth. Me versus you tonight in a street fight.
Oh, street fight. Okay, I was about to say, oh,
dog walk your ass tonight.
I wasn't locked in on this match, but then they said street fight, and I was like, okay, cool. That changed my opinion. We got Trey Flock here. Says, I lost my bank chase card at Halloween Spirit. Oh no! Wait, I was gonna say we gotta keep track to see if Liv even defends her title now.
Is that my cue, Michael Cole? Yes. We are in the presence of greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Judgment Day, please welcome Roxanne Perez, the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Raquel Rodriguez, and the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
I know there's been a while since Lillian's been here, but she's the greatest world champion.
Oh yeah, I just realized Lillian's there. Am I slow? I didn't notice her in the first match. Wait, did Lillian do the first match too? Because I didn't notice. Oh shit. By the way, we got Otto here. It says, I'm the person who controls the lost and found at my job, and I get offended that everyone thinks you're lying when we don't have your lost item. It's not my fault. You can't hold on to your shit. Otto, I love it. We got both perspectives here today. Thank you, Otto.
The greatest women's world champion of all time by disposing of the genius of the sky to kick off an amazing weekend.
We got Saif Den Super here says, do you think they're slowly phasing out Liv and Dom? Yeah, I think so. We really haven't had them like all up on each other. Remember before where it kind of got like super R-rated? Not like super R-rated, but a little R-rated. They don't do that no more. Thank you, Saif.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now.
Oh my gosh, she got another thing on her eye this time. Poor Liv, she can't catch a break with her face. Like something keeps happening to her face. First that big chipote, now the eye. I mean, she's a wrestler, but still.
But you guys already knew that. You guys already knew that, right? Because this past Saturday.
Let's hope, Trey. Let's hope.
I defeated one of the best in the world. I defeated the genius of the sky, Io Sky. Oh, you guys are mad? You guys are mad? Well, you guys can stay mad. But I will give Io Sky props because she has been the only woman brave enough in this division to challenge me.
Okay, Stephanie can come out and say, no, that's bullshit.
And now that I'm done with
Because
her,
that's me too.
I don't see any challengers.
Hey,
Do you see any
come
challengers?
on, guys. Stephanie.
Do you see any
Fingers
challengers?
crossed, fingers crossed,
No,
fingers crossed.
I don't see any challengers.
Fingers
So
crossed.
you guys know what that means?
What? Nobody that I want is coming out today. Earlier I said Oba. He didn't come out. This time I said Stephanie. She hasn't came out. I'm going to stop wishing for things to happen.
But that's enough about me. That's enough about me because I want to take this moment to talk about another member of the Judgment Day.
Raquel.
My best friend, my sister, someone that I am so proud to call our new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Raquel Rodriguez! And of course, we could not have done it without our Roxanne. And speaking of my little prodigy, in just a couple minutes, Roxanne Perez is gonna embarrass Sol Ruca and prove while the Judgment Day runs Monday Night Raw.
That should be good though. So Ruka versus Roxanne Perez. That should be good.
You're a real buzzkill, you know that, Cole?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making a way to the ring.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got Earl Smith here. Oh, thank you so much, Earl, for the gold coin.
The former Intercontinental Champion Sol Ruca's got some scores to settle. He starts with Roxanne Perez next.
All right, we're muting the commercials here. All right, let's see what we got in here, guys. Let's go ahead and do our acknowledgement segment. If you're here, you want to get acknowledged, this is your chance. Oh, wait, there you go. Let's go. Time to get acknowledged. Who do we got in the chat? Throw in an emoji. Let me know what you had for dinner, how your day is going. If you slept more than 3 hours today, please let me know if that's you so I can secretly be jealous of you. Whatever. Just go ahead and throw something in the chat so I can give you some love. Okay, let's kick things off with Arnold Nicholson Jr. We got Alonzo R. We got Charles Credo in the building. Shout out to Super Fro. We also got J6 here. It says post Summerslam. They usually have NXT call-ups. Any tonight? I wouldn't know who besides maybe Tatum Paxley. That's the only person I can think of right now that would make sense. We also got Reggie. Shout out to Kev. We got Joe Montez. We got Mark Jaramillo in here. We got Dallas and Nance. He says, dude, Roxanne needs to win a match. What's her like win-loss record? Because I remember for like a long time she went with like a lot of losses. So I don't know what like her updated record is right now. Also, we got James Irving in the building. We got Trey Flocka on Twitch. We got Wayne, who's in here with us as well. We got Israel says who's here with us too. We got Mav Rock, we got Dragon Knight, we got BX Syndicate. Hey, how are you? We got Reggie, we got Rody Soto. What up, Rody? We also got C Clay. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. Same to Eric Diaz, Chewy316. Miss WWE Girl 2 is in the building. Brandon Roseanne is also with us here. Robert, you're not a Soruka fan? No way. Oh man, I love Soruka. And people are always putting her over. Like, I was just talking to the interview that I did with The Miz. He put over Soruka without me even asking. Shout out to Julian. We also got High C Juicebox over on Twitch. We got Alonzo, Bill W from New York. Hey, how's it going over there right now? Anything new in New York? I feel like there's always something new in New York. We also got Tezzy Tez, a DWO, what do you call a DWO person like that's always here? Hey, a dedicated DWO member. There you go. It took me a while to find the words. We also got Eddie the Pimp. Hey, Eddie, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for coming on here. We got John Kelly. We got Ahmad with us. We got Kev. We got Tracy. Says, Denise being mean to Jay. I'm so disappointed. All I said is he stole Jinder Mahal's scarf, and he did. And then the second thing I said was that he's like a little chihuahua, which he kind of is. Like, he's always ready for a fight. He's always like doing something, you know? We got Chris here in the building. We also got Sway 914 and Jonathan and Wayne and Fleet Pete in the building. We got J6 who says Dallas in the house. We got Brandon here who says Raquel is a babyface here in South Texas. Oh yeah, like anytime anyone goes to their hometown, they're always seen a lot differently than they are everywhere else around the world. Mark Jaramillo says he took a 4-hour nap. Nice. We also got Muhammad. We got Randy O and Larry Jester. And I'll do some more later on, guys. Sorry if I didn't get to you.
And Roxanne Perez when Raquel beat her.
We're back here for this match. Yo, Iowa, they need to wake the fuck up, though. They've been a little bit muted during the matches. They feel like they're just there for segments. Like, they don't feel like they're locking into the wrestling.
Time will tell what this looks like. But there is strength in numbers. It was interesting that Liv Morgan called Raquel.
Thank you, Big G, for the silver star. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine, who says, I'm not biased at all. I got Roxanne winning easy. Winning easy? I think if she wins, she'll win with help from the Judgment Day. Thank you, Cyclops is better than Wolverine. Also, high five to Christian Paler Smith. Gracias.
Let's be honest, Roxanne has had some
Mi
success
amigo.
joining the Judgment Day because of her selflessness, her willingness to do the dirty work. But you don't think that she's envious a bit of both Raquel and Liv having the gold? Here's the upside of being a prodigy. You've got time. Roxanne is already nice beyond her years. She's already experienced it.
Yeah, Roxanne is smooth.
In her age.
She gets I don't know, just I feel like sometimes Roxanne gets some hate. I know I've seen some people here that don't see the Roxanne love, but I honestly think it's because she hasn't had that breakout feud. When she does with Liv, I think that's gonna level her up for sure. She's still a baby.
I'm sure Soruka will tell you first.
Oh yeah, there it is. Sunday night's main event in Atlanta, Georgia, Sunday, September 6th. All right, I'm gonna put that in the calendar. Because I be booking shit. And then if I miss something.
In a 3-on-1 situation. Let's just cut to the chase on that. You ever run out of excuses? And now Roxanne Perez having her way right now with Ruka.
Wow, this crowd is so quiet, guys. Like, I don't even... Are they there? Like, are they there? Did the cat catch everyone's tongue? All right, a little O in there. All right, a little O in there.
A fiery Solaruka.
By the way, we got Donovan in the building. What's up, Donovan? He says, hear me out, Denise. The next PLE is Saturday night's main event. So what did we see? Tatum Paxley or Lola Vice debut on Raw and challenge Liv for the Women's Championship, or is that too early? Look, ideally, I would love fresh blood, but we know how WWE's been moving lately, and they've been moving at a snail's pace. Blake Monroe hasn't even had a match, you know? And for that reason, any other time I'd be like, yeah, totally possible. But right now, I'm kind of losing a little faith in them doing that kind of stuff, which I don't like to feel that way, by the way. I would really like it if they injected some new blood, especially Tatum Paxley with that Lyra Valkyria feud, because that one feels like it's a shoo-in for Tatum to like go in there and get involved with Lyra. And people want it. Like, people are fans of the Tatum-Lyra friendship all over Instagram, by the way. I've been, because I read all my comments that I get on social media, and I see a lot of people that are always like goo-goo-gagging over Tatum and Lyra. And Tatum's star power has risen in the last several months. And that's just on the NXT circuit. Like, wait till she gets introduced to the main roster. Once she gets introduced to the main roster, I really think she's going to be an instant fan favorite.
And Soul's not going to let her.
Thank you, Donovan.
Unfortunately, Soul realizes it's not safe on the outside.
I said thank you to Dragonfly Dreams for the jewels and Earl Smith.
The former Intercontinental Champion taking out the opposition. And Roxy is down. And Perez sent right back into the ring.
So quiet.
I
hate it. I don't like it when it's so quiet. I like more ambiance.
Roxanne, great counter, causing Ruka to lose her balance. Roxanne is taken over.
Okay, they're going to a commercial break. Ooh, Roxanne working that left arm of Soul. All right, let me mute the commercials. But dude, holy smokes, Mike Parker! Mike! He says, figured I'd give a PW Museum IG update since I was last here. He says, almost to 13K, and I'm pumped. Weren't you like at 10K last time? So, oh my gosh, he says almost to 13K, and I'm pumped. Big plans ahead. Been getting more wrestlers to follow back, which is a tough nut to crack. That's a way of putting it. He says special thanks to the DWO members who followed from here and let me know. Mike, yo, first of all, thank you so much for the generosity that you are giving me here today. Like, seriously, thank you so much. I don't think I can thank you enough, by the way. So thank you. But more importantly, though, I'm very happy to hear that your Instagram account is growing, because I've talked about this before, but you got something really special going on there as a collector. I know a lot of people here might not be familiar with Mike yet, but he does collect a lot of different memorabilia, really cool like gear, different gear from wrestlers and autographs and really cool things that he goes to like conventions and he gets those kinds of things. Old school wrestling fan too, so a little bit of also the old school stuff, but also the new modern stuff too. And he posts about it on his Instagram page. So I'm really happy to hear that your page is growing. I know a lot of people that like, you know, sometimes they give up. They're like, damn, man, like I can't grow this or whatever. And you keep telling people like, stay consistent. And it's such like, it feels like bullshit advice, but it really isn't bullshit advice though. And I'm going to be real with you. Consistency is not bullshit advice. It is legit advice that even though sometimes you feel like you're drowning in a freaking, like it feels like you're drowning sometimes in a sinkhole, but no, the consistency, it pays off, man. And I think that's what we're kind of seeing right now with your page, Mike. So more power to you. And thank you for this generous super chat. Seriously, man, you have no idea. Thank you, Mike. We got Henry Kieran also thank you for sending in some jewels, Henry. We got Dunk who says, how would you go about changing fans' perspective of Chelsea? Yes, she is a big face due to her personality, but I don't get the sense she's considered a bona fide champ contender. Easy, Uncle Dunk. easy peasy. I would have her go out there and wrestle the kind of matches that she did with Michin. Remember those matches that she had with Michin? Those were some fun ones, like some real fun ones. I would have her go out there and surprise people, like the times that she's done the coast to coast, or the times that she's done like these spots where she like puts her body on the line and things like that. Because if she were to do that a little bit more consistently and go out there and wrestle more consistently like that, I think the fans would start to see her as more of a serious competitor versus more so of a comedy act, right? Because people know she's good in the ring, but I think her personality, because it's so loud and so funny and so attractive, that you're immediately, that's like the thing you focus on. And for people forget, like Chelsea can actually go, guys. Like Chelsea can go in the ring. So it is easy, in my opinion, to make that happen. Thank you, Mictaru. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Dong. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Mictaru here says, if I were in the crowd right now, I would yell, wrestling fans, make some fucking noise, react. Being so quiet in a crowd without reacting is killing the show. Yeah, sometimes it does. Like with Javon, they reacted to Javon's big moments. They reacted to Big Cass. So I think I can tell right off the bat that this is a crowd that you're going to have to... You're going to have to work a little extra harder than normal. Thank you, Mictaru.
And now it's Roxanne Perez who's in trouble.
Ooh, knee to the face.
And a kick out by Perez.
Ruka half a second away after connecting flush with this shining wizard right under the chin of Roxanne. But Perez with a
also, thank you so much to Earl Smith and Larry Jester for the jewels.
Liv Morgan from the outside imploring Perez to get back up, get back into the fight.
And now lifting Perez up on her shoulders.
Also, shout out to Alton Obi, who's here with us, and Luan Lorice, Sonic Mario fan.
Hooks the leg, and Ruka kicks it 2.5. Ruka now into the cover.
We got Donk here, says, watch Chelsea's stuff in Japan and Mexico. Exactly. And I got to watch a lot of her work on the indies, and like I'm telling you, like she's good.
Yeah, I don't think she connected there.
May have been a glancing shot, but
Roxanne looking for pop rocks.
Going for it. She's going for it. Oh, no. Ooh.
There she goes.
Face planted her.
The X Factor.
We got Chill Guy here. Says, am I the only one that thinks the new Raw graphics look like an AEW Collisions graphics? Also, hey, Denise, it's been a while. SummerSlam was great. Hey, Chill Guy, welcome back. I haven't noticed the comparisons. I would have to see them side by side. Oh, no. All that for a DQ? Oh, no.
This is cause for concern.
I hate that. Okay, well, it's a 3-on-1 attack. Anybody comes out to help Soul? Maybe we get somebody to help her out.
Of the judgment, Kahana bomb.
Oh, man, I really hope something happens here, because if not, that fell really flat. Oh, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Okay, remember Becky Lynch was a beauty with Soul Ruka. So maybe now she's going to come help her out, maybe? But Becky Lynch is last I saw, she was a heel. I'm like, I don't know, Becky Lynch is now, is she going to turn babyface or what? Because the last I saw, she was a heel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she was. It's been 2 months? 2 months?
The man sauntering to the ring.
Are they going to do Becky and Liv?
Of the Judgment Day.
Because that'll wake me up, man. Becky and Liv, I like that. Yes, please, give it to me. We got Chill Guy here who says, I'm so down. Yes, please.
The man has come around to the moon.
I want to see Liv and Becky not just wrestle, but also go off on each other on the mic. Oh, and I think we're about to get it.
You think I came for that? I already made that title famous Honey, my work there is done.
Look at Liv's face. Look at Liv's face. Liv's like, oh shit, she's talking about me. Oh, Liv, baby.
I came for you, sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks.
To make sure it's another 100 days before you defend that title again.
Oh, why do they keep guys? Oh, they've been making Liv look bad with that.
You prance around here like you've actually done something since WrestleMania, but all you've done is become a glorified valet.
Oh.
Because a women's champion should be fighting, not just flirting.
Oh.
And you have had the worst title reign of all time.
Becky. Fuck, man, she just stomped all over Liv.
And it's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. Unfortunately for you, things are about to get a whole lot worse.
All right, Liv, bring it, Liv, bring it.
Very typical, Becky. I'm not surprised. Do you know what you should actually be doing right now? You should be at home, being a mommy to your daughter. But you're not. Instead, you're in my face, which is actually pathetic. And do you know why you're in my face, Becky? Because you're jealous of me.
Liv Morgan's such a mean girl.
Because your time is over and my time is now. You're jealous because I am the greatest women's world champion of all time.
All right, best segment of the night so far, guys. I'm excited here. Oh, Becky's going for more. She's going for more. She's going for more.
You're not even the greatest women's champion in your own group.
Ooh! I mean, Raquel just became champion.
Hell, you're not even the greatest women's champion that slept with Dominic Mysterio.
Oh!
Did you know about this?
Yeah! Wait, I'm feeling a roller coaster of emotions right now. Too many different emotions.
WrestleMania.
Oh my God. I can't. There's a lot happening right now. I'm overstimulated. I'm overstimulated. Oh, look at Stephanie. Oh my God. Look at her fucking fit. She looks like Vixen Goddess. If I've ever seen a Vixen Goddess, it is Stephanie Becerra right there. Woo-wee!
Stephanie Becerra returning with a vengeance. Becerra taking out all the Judgment Day.
I love how Becky's just watching.
As she's not done yet, Liv Morgan retreats.
Yes! Thank you. We finally got something cooking in the women's division. You see, it's not that hard. Now turn around and face each other. Give me a little tease. Give me a little tease of Steph and Becky. Yes. Thank you. The tease. Thank you. Iowa, get your asses up and cheer.
Stephanie Becerra just said to Becky Lynch, "Stay out of my way," to which Lynch replied, "For what?"
Ooh, I like it.
Well, still to come tonight in our main event live from Des Moines. Long-time friends,
Okay.
as close as brothers, considered
Sorry,
family.
I feel like I just got
That
off a roller
relationship
coaster
has
with that
completely
segment.
imploded,
The
and
women
issues must be
are
settled tonight
money.
between the Samoan
It's been a
werewolf,
while since I've
Jacob
gotten a chance to
Fatu,
say that,
and
by the
Royce
way.
Cheese in a street fight.
I feel like Becky Lynch just came up and completely rocks this whole women's division. One, I was already excited with her simply confronting Liv Morgan and the things that she had to say. That was a great fucking promo. I'm a big Liv fan, but she got buried and stomped all over Liv. It was great. And I love Liv's mean girl response of, you're jealous of me, and you should be at home with your daughter, and everything that she said, right? And I was good with that. I was good with that. After she hit her with the Dominic line, I was like, yo, oh, that's a burn, right? I was good with that. But then Stephanie coming out, and I wasn't expecting Stephanie anymore at that point. So they kind of got me like excited. Like they caught me by surprise because I wasn't expecting Stephanie right then and there. I was expecting her way earlier. And then also, now the moment between Stephanie and Becky Lynch, please inject it into my veins. The women are money. That was been the best segment of the night. I don't know if anything's gonna top that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if anything's gonna top that.
I realized Brock Lesnar would be the next big thing.
We got Bobster Mania who says Becky is much better as a face. Becky's good as heel and face. Like that woman is, well, I should say the man is on another level. Like you got to give Becky her due, man. She knows what to fucking do to like make that shit work.
The biggest freak we've ever had in this business.
They're doing a Brock Lesnar video, by the way. I think we've seen this video already. We've seen this video, have we not? I feel like I've seen this already. By the way, we got Alusard. What up, Alusard? Thank you for the super chat. He says, I hate how they've killed Lyra's heel momentum just to go back to focusing on 3 generic high school mean girls. Judgment Day fucking sucks. Well, I don't think that's the reason why Lyra isn't really doing much. I think it has more so to do with Bayley. I don't know what the situation is with Bayley right now. So for that reason, I think it has more to do with that. And I don't think they're stalling Lyra's momentum. If anything, she has something going on right now. Thank you, Alusard. We got Daniel, by the way. Thank you so much for the jewels, Daniel. It's very nice of you. We're jamming. We also got Cyclops is better than Wolverine who says, no, Becky, no, join the soul beatdown. Don't help her. Damn, Cyclops. Poor Soruka, though. She was kind of, casted off to the side in that segment, unfortunately.
The streak is done.
IGN Suko says 100 day worth the wait. Thank you, Triple H. Thank you, IGN Suko. We got Alusard here. Says, hopefully after Becky beats Liv, nobody from Judgment Day ever holds a title ever again. Damn! He says, keep those 3 losers off TV and show will be way better. No, I think Raquel, Roxanne, and Liv, guys, Liv not having title matches is not Liv's fault. That is not Liv's fault. And mind you, a lot of people were coming out and talking about how night 1 of SummerSlam, the best match was Liv and Io. So, we got to give some credit to Liv there, too. And then also for the Judgment Day, I'm a big fan of Roxanne. I really like Raquel. A lot of people really like Raquel. So, I don't know. I think you got them a little messed up here, Alusard. I think you should give them another chance. Let them grow on you. We also got D. Martin 50 who says, I'm glad I kept my profile photo with La Primera. Yeah, you can't delete it. Thank you, D. Martin. We also got McTyro here who says, get the tank. Us after that segment. Get the tank.
One of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. No one's ever done it like him.
We also got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says, now we're cooking with the women's division. Exactly. Because they have the players to do it. Okay, so Paul Heyman, here we go. Paul Heyman was watching that video, by the way. And they showed a picture of when the last closing scene was there's Oba. Remember, they're on good terms now.
Paul, sir, I never got to say thank you to Brock for all the things he said about me and to me. So when you see him, tell him I said thank you.
That would be a pleasure, sir.
Mind you, don't forget all the shit Paul Heyman talked on Obafemi.
Congratulations.
Paul Heyman acting like he didn't talk all this mad shit on Obafemi. He talked all this shit on him. Obafemi almost killed Paul Heyman.
The ruler is here live next.
All right, let me mute the commercials. We got Nightwolf here who says, I honestly do hope Stephanie Vaquer does beat Liv and get the belt back eventually. So I know everyone's going to want Becky to defeat Liv, and I'm pretty sure that's what most people want. I don't think so. I think Liv will defeat Becky to kind of like prove herself as a champion. She kind of needs to beat Becky to prove herself as champion. Maybe, and then I think maybe Stephanie might be the one to take it off of her, or if not, Becky does take the title away from Liv, and then we get into Becky and Steph. So one of those situations might go down. Let's see. Thank you, Nightwolf. We got James Irvin here who says Raquel, Roxy, Liv, Becky, and Stephanie. We need 2 tanks after that segment. Get the tank! Alrighty. Thank you so much, James, for the super chat. We got Kevin Age here who says Becky Lynch is still one of the best on the mic by far. By miles. When she went out there and she said, like, oh, you haven't even defended your title, and everybody's talking about it, I was like, oh, damn. Like, poor Liv, bro. Like, she was on ESPN, and they had that shit on her lower third. That was so embarrassing, man. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Like, that was pretty messed up. Thank you, Kevin. We got McTaro here who says, BTW, I love Stephanie Vaquer's outfit, though. Gave me Latina heat. Exactly. Vixen goddess, okay? Vixen goddess is what we got with Stephanie Vaquer's fit. Thank you, McTaru, for the super chat as well. All right, let me go ahead and see what else everybody is saying here. We got Chris here who says, pero like Denise, why are they having the Jacob Royce match without any real buildup? Honestly, I mean, I guess you can say they've been kind of doing a build-up. It's been primarily happening on SmackDown. I'm not sure if you're, like, been keeping up with what they've been doing on SmackDown, but, like, for a while there, they had, like, a bunch of segments together backstage where they were all buddy-buddy, and Royce Keys was like, hey, look, I'm here in WWE now, and, bro, we both made it. Remember how we used to be on the road in Oakland, you know, fighting for our families, and now we're here in the big leagues. So they did have like those moments. And now it's more so, I feel like Jacob Fatu is being peer pressured out of his friendship with Royce Keys, and he's under the bewitching spell of Roman Reigns, and that's why he's acting that way. But so it does have a backstory, and it does have a little some there. So it's not totally just like out of the blue. Thank you, Chris. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Hey, what up, Audio Kid? Nice to have you on here. Hey, we got Brie Marie who says, I screamed so loud when Steph came back. Of all the days, too, that I'm not wearing her shirt. I've worn her shirt like 100 times while she wasn't here. And then the day I decide not to wear my Stephanie Vaquer shirt, she shows up. But yeah, I'm really happy to have her back. I'm really, really happy to have her back. We got Reggie here who says, bring back Naomi and the division is saved. By the way, we also got Mr. GR. Oh, wait, I already read that one. My apologies. Let's see what else we got here. Yep, we got Crazy C here. It says you can't top that segment at all. Also, hold on one second, guys. Let me catch up with what everyone's saying, and let me bring the audio back since we're back. Thank you, Aerosmith, for the silver star. We got Nightwolf here who says, I'm okay with Becky beating Liv too, but I do agree with you on Liv needing to beat Becky. I feel Stephanie Vaquer should be the one to beat Liv. Yeah, because like Becky's made, guys. Becky's a legend. Becky's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Becky this, Becky that, right? Liv, we could still use a little extra. We could still use that extra moment for Liv to really make her feel like even bigger. So that's why I genuinely think that we need to keep things going with Liv. Thank you, Nightwolf. We got Mike Parker Collects here who says, Becky is evergreen. They can slot her where they need and have it make sense because it's been proven she cares about the title above all else. Facts right there, Mike. I couldn't have said it any better. Facts right there. She makes everything feel more valuable. Thank you, Mike. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, I'm torn because I'm glad Stephanie is back. But at the same time, I feel like they could have done the same thing to build up Julia on SmackDown and didn't. Sheldon, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I hate to say this, but I think the ship sailed on Julia right now on SmackDown, man. I don't think they're clicking. I just don't think WWE and Julia are clicking. I hate to say that, but after all this time, though, nothing's changed. And I feel like it's getting worse. So for that, unless something dramatic happens, they're just not clicking. Thank you, Sheldon. So thank you so much, Brie Marie, for the jewels. Right on time, right when Nova walked through. Hey, what up, Art House Cinema Lad? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for hanging out with us during SummerSlam. He says, I think a Raw superstar wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on Liv, Becky, or Stephanie, since Naomi SmackDown won it last year. You might be onto something. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a rule that says, we can't have the same brand winning over again. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot more women on SmackDown. So with that logic alone, there's more of a chance that a SmackDown person wins it. But hopefully they start to fill up the Raw division just a little bit more. But right now, it's looking good. They really needed this. But a lot of people do think Roxanne is going to win. And Roxanne is Raw. So thank you, Art House Cinema Lad. I'm very intrigued by what Oba is going to say today and how he's going to say it. I'm going to lock in, listen to every word, and dissect it. Terrence says Oba's the new Jesus. He does look godlike.
Cannot even describe the things that transpired on night one of SummerSlam. Me and Lesnar went to war in Hell in a Cell, and we came out the other side with scars and bruises, a winner, a loser, but most importantly, we came out with newfound respect for one another.
Boo, respect. Just
it
kidding.
Must have been my ignorance.
Everyone cheered, so I was like, I'm going to boo it.
That I was the one when I put him away at WrestleMania. That is why when he came back and made my life miserable for weeks, I thought it was an action born out of evil or envy or jealousy. But now, with wisdom and hindsight, I realize that it was all a test. He needed to come back.
I feel like I'm at church.
If he chose right.
Don't you feel like you're at church a little bit?
Was,
the wisdom and the knowledge.
That question was answered very, very quickly, wasn't it?
Come take this bread and drink this wine.
The question changed. It went from, can you swim, to how long can you hold your breath?
Yeah, I feel like I'm at church now.
I went into the cage with one of the most dangerous and most decorated combat athletes of our generation. I went blow for blow with him. He took me to the deepest depth of the ocean and he held me there. And guess what? I swam up, I emerged victorious, and I passed the test. And now the beast
has been slain.
Finally rest.
Oh. I was like, I thought he was going to say the beast has been slayed. I thought he was going to say, and then on the seventh day, I walked on water.
Now my destiny seems clearer than ever.
Yeah, Oba about to pass out some bread.
That is when men miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no correct path. We forge our own destiny. So with this torch that has been passed on to me, I will forge my own way and lead a new generation, a new crop of talent.
I'm
And with
sorry,
all
this
that,
promo's
the old
hilarious.
guard will fall. And if any man has a problem with me, if any man has a problem with the one who holds the torch, you will answer to the ruler. You will answer to the destroyer. You will answer to the bringer of war. You will answer to Oba Femi.
I think we're all in the Oba Femi cult now. Like, I feel like I'm in an Oba Femi cult. All he was missing was put your hands to the screen where I can feel them. Join me. But yeah, this promo got really, I like the promo, by the way. I don't like that he didn't mention anything about Roman, by the way. But I do like that when I started to think of it in like the way of like, oh, we're at church or something, suddenly it became really funny.
In this business. And the question now is, he talked about his path. Where does his path go now?
Yes, the Oba feminist. There you go. Brother Oba.
Is a championship.
Bro, that little kid in the front row looks like a little Miz.
Roman Reigns, only Oba Femi knows for sure. Oba Femi, who is
We got Larry Jester says, Reverend Femi, he called my name, put my faith to the test, give me the eyes of the righteousness. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Who challenges Oba? I almost thought somebody was going to come out. Oh!
Well, Oba mentioned the crop of new young talent.
Wait, tell me. Yup. Oh yeah. Braun, get in his face.
Heavy artillery.
Austin Theory, move to the side. Mind your business. This is where the big boys play. Wrong company. Give it to me. Inject it in my veins.
The vision.
Braun Breaker and Oba. I like it. The dog versus the god. Oh, man. Braun Breaker's got the dog in him. Oba Femi's like, I got the Lord in me.
Sign me up. Breakers in action against
Oh, man. James Evans says, best Raw in weeks. Yeah, Iowa does not deserve this Raw, by the way. Like, Iowa, I'm sorry, Iowa, but, like, you guys did not deserve this Raw. Like, I don't feel like they've been, like, up in arms the way. I feel like we've been louder here on this stream than the people in Iowa. No offense, but, like, damn, bro. Like, they were on their hands. But anyways, wow, there's a lot in there. I was kind of a little nervous there for a second. I thought, ooh, I was kind of hoping someone came out during Oba Femi's promo, and then they didn't. And I was like, ooh, I don't know who's next for Oba. And I'm going to be real with you. I wasn't expecting Braun Breaker's music to hit. Now, I know this doesn't mean Braun Breaker's going to be like instant Braun and Oba. I think this was just a tease. But hey, Oba's got nothing going on until Roman Reigns. And hey, getting a big victory over Braun, that means something. And Braun's kind of got nothing going on, and he came off of a big feud with Seth Rollins. So I don't know. I see two lonely individuals here with nothing going on. Put them on Hinge and make them a match, because they need to do something here with both of them. And I think people would really lock into that. But I'm liking this episode of Raw primarily because remember I had said during SummerSlam that I wanted to feel like new shit was happening by the time we got to Raw. And I'm finally feeling like the new shit is happening with the women's division, with Oba, with Braun Breaker, who I was starting to get really nervous for too. Since he was stuck in that whole drama with Maxine. Don't even give a shit. I don't even care. I don't even know. I was starting to worry there for a second. So I'm feeling a little less worried now. At least we know that he's still alive and kicking. We got Nightwolf here who says, I don't like what Oba's wearing. He looks cool. It was like I think it's like symbolic. I don't know if commentary said it, but to me, it's like usually people wear white to be like a new beginning, right? And white is a very, I guess, holy color. I mean, I was going to say we all. No, we did not all. But a lot of us, when we got baptized or did catechism, we were all razzle-dazzled and white. And so that's kind of like the vibes that it was giving. I didn't mind it. It was kind of funny though, but I didn't mind it. We got Terrence Matthews. Thank you so much for the jewels. We got Unk Dog here who says, I wish Julia can reunite with Tekla for a Bella Mafia reunion. Better than doing nothing in WWE. Yeah, I hate to say that, earlier I was like, I just don't. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I just don't have that much hope right now for Julia on SmackDown. Every time I built up any hope for her, just seems to all be washed away until I actually see it right before my eyes. Then, that'll be a little bit different. Hey, we got Icy Boy, who I got to see this weekend, by the way, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Icy Boy, who also got to meet Io Sky and was in his Io Sky cosplay. He says, I am home at last. Great seeing you at Minneapolis. Cosplayed Io Sky as a pinky gear is my favorite. I missed it so much. Becky Lynch called me Bianca. But I bought 4 cans of ammo at the counter. SummerSlam was great. And good stuff. Honestly, guys, Icy Boy is such a sweetheart. I've gotten to meet him now a couple of times, and I'm really glad that you got to meet your GOAT, Io Sky, too. And the gear looks fantastic, man. Amazing work. So good that we got to see each other, and I'm glad you had a nice, fun, and safe trip in Minneapolis.
And get right back to business as usual. But
that's awesome.
To shift his focus.
Oh, shit. Oh, Joe Hendry and Braun Breaker. Oh, guys. Say your prayers right now for Joe Hendry. It's Jover for him. It's Jover, okay? It's Jover right now.
Looking on. Keep your eyes on the
bless his heart. Bless his cotton socks. But he's about to be murdered by Braun Breaker here. Jover.
Is Breaker okay? Henry,
Braun's been mesmerized by Oba.
With a clothesline. He is in a mood tonight, and I'm not quite sure what set him off. I mean, I can tell you exactly what set him off, Cole.
Fuck, man.
Face to face with Oba Femi.
He doesn't even give a shit about this match with Joe Hendry.
That was once a title bestowed upon Braun Breaker.
Braun is in a trance, man. Maybe Oba is holy.
He was just trying to get Braun's head back in the game. Joe, look out.
I wasn't expecting him to leapfrog. Okay.
Leapfrogging Breaker. Breaker was.
I thought he was going to spear him, drag him into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Joe Hendry has his beef with the Vision. It's over. It's Jover. Jover. And there you go. It's Jover. Oh fuck, man. Damn, bro tossed him like he was a frisbee. Damn, guys, I feel bad for Joe Hendry, though. Ooh, it's not looking too good.
Oba Femi said he was here to lead this place. He was the top young gun. And obviously, to Corey's point, Braun Breaker took some offense to that. And boy, oh boy, he about broke Hendry in half. If you want to lead the new generation, what better way to show it than by example?
Hey, get that fucking tag team bow off of him. No offense, but he shouldn't be in that fucking tag team. He should be a man of his own. Be his own thing.
You gotta wonder.
He ain't no Vision boy.
Get
him the fuck out the Vision. Austin Theory, go find a new friend to play with.
Well, meanwhile, Austin Theory into the ring now.
Like, literally anybody else. Like, go find someone else. Leave Braun Breaker alone. But also, Maxine, get the tank!
And look at Theory now, just pounding away on Hendry. This is ugly. It's Tozawa of the Outlaw Academy. Remember, Otis was taken out of action by the Nation last week. It's Tozawa looking for some revenge. And Theory driven out of the ring.
I miss when Xavier Woods would tell Akira Tozawa, "Ooh, you nasty." I miss those little segments.
Fighting for whatever's left of the Alpha Academy.
I'm still not buying it, by the way, with Maxine and Austin Theory. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Thanks to Joe Henry sending Austin Theory over here, but Braun Breaker, my God. Again, this is a guy we call the unpredictable badass when he's feeling himself, when he's normal. After that encounter with Obafemi, something broke in Breaker's brain. Well, also earlier tonight, speaking of unpredictable, Javon Evans had just defeated.
Oh yeah, Big Cass, yeah. Damn, so much has happened on this show. I almost forgot about Big Cass.
7 feet tall and now in the greatest shape we have ever seen.
By the way, we got IGN Suko here. It says finally 2.0 versus Black and Silver. Who's the better NXT gen? Spoiler alert, it's 2.0. Damn, IGN Suko. You're gonna have people coming after you for that.
This is a great place
You
to
wildin',
start
bro.
by taking
You
out the young
wildin'.
OG, one of the most
Thank you,
popular
IGN
members
Suko.
of the roster.
We got David Primero here who says Braun Breaker looks good today. No tan is better. Yeah, it looks more natural. You obviously want to have a tan, but have it look natural. You don't want to look like you're being barbecued or something, because it just doesn't look natural for some guys. Like, you got to make sure it looks natural. Thank you, David.
Let's check in with Jackie Redmond.
All right, maybe she's got an interview with Big Cass. Let's see.
Guys, thanks so much. Please welcome Raw's newest edition, Big Cass.
Big Edge. Oh, fuck, he is big.
Well, first off, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We all knew that you'd be...
Bro, Jackie's tonight, like at his titty.
I don't think any of us expected
Jackie's at his... Jackie's literally at his boob. That's amazing. And Jackie's taller than me, by the way. Just
8
FYI.
years. I was left for dead in the dirt. 8 years it took me to get back here from rock bottom. Javon Evans, nothing personal, bro. You were just in the way. Make no mistake about it. I am here to stack bodies. You were just the first.
All right.
You surely won't be the last.
Damn, he didn't blink at all during that promo, man. He must have some amazing eye drops.
Rampage here on Monday Night Raw. This man.
Yeah, if Jackie is at boob level for Big Cass, I'm probably like at his belly button. Oh, man. That's wild. I like that promo, though. All right, let me mute the commercials. We got DC for life. What up, DC? He says, hey, Theory attacked Otis with a steel chair. Mean Alpha Academy is releasing soon. Oh, God, I don't even want to wish that on anybody, and I definitely don't want to wish that on Alpha Academy, but I think they tried something with what they were doing here, and I think they realized, like, oh, the crowd really isn't biting into this as much as we thought they would. So I feel like maybe they're sort of not backtracking, but they're not putting as big of an emphasis as they were a couple weeks ago on this storyline. Thank you, DC, for life. We got Arthur Andrews. Thank you for the Silver Star, Arthur. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says Braun versus Oba might actually save Braun Breaker. Please, even if he loses, dude, like, it doesn't matter. He needs to be up there in big storylines with big people, stars on the show, man. Like, he can't fucking be in a tag team with Austin Theory in this Vision group with these freaking everything that they've been doing with him. Like, that is not the level at which Braun Breaker should be at. It's definitely not. Thank you, Sheldon. We got well-rounded Leo here who said the crowd doesn't have to cheer. The show is average at best. Leo, we got a lot of good moments on this show. Braun and Oba, the women's segment, the Big Cass return. What else? Those were like the top 3. Says, what is there to be hyped about? Julia was not buried. She's boring. Okay. Leo, you're wild in here. You're wild in here with the Raw thing. Usually I agree. Usually I'm like, yo, they're not really giving that much. So I get the crowd being quiet, but the crowd at least got 3 major things to be excited about. If they're not excited about those 3 things, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Leo. We got Undunk here. It says, correct me if I'm wrong. Megan Bayne was part of the Bella Mafia faction. I don't know, guys. Someone even fill me in on all those details. Thank you, Undunk. We got Night Wolf here. It says the Ottawa Raw is on August 24th. I will be their front row. I hope Raw keeps up this momentum by then. Also excited as now it's a double taping with SmackDown. Ooh, you're going to make sure you keep that energy up, Night Wolf. Ottawa, I'm going to be counting on you to be the cheerleader in the crowd, man. If Ottawa is not hyped, I'm going to be like, yo, it's Night Wolf's fault. I'm just going to pinpoint one person. I'll be like, yo, where's Night Wolf off? I expect you to be out there with a megaphone, being like, yelling, hey, guys, cheer, boo. The whole thing. No, but seriously, I'm with you, Night Wolf. We need shit to go up, okay? We need stuff to start happening on this program. Thank you, Night Wolf. We also got Night Wolf here who says, I bet Braun and Austin won't be tag champs much longer. I think it's time to get Braun Breaker back on his own, being a badass. Amen. Okay? 100% agree. DC for Life here says, Braun walked out on his own. Very interesting, because he doesn't want to be in a team with that. Doesn't want to be in a team with the Vision. They stink. He needs to break loose. He needs to leave the group. And he knows it. Even Paul Heyman said, sayonara, bitches. I'm out, man. Even Paul Heyman didn't want to be associated with the Vision. Oh, thank you, DC for Life. We got Cyclops Bear the Wolverine who says, we're watching a Joe Hendry humiliation ritual. Sad. Yeah, they took too long, man. They took too long. That's all I got to say. They took way too long to make Joe Hendry happen. Thank you, Cyclops. We got David Primero says, Keanu James can do much better than Maxine. I like Maxine. I'm a fan of Maxine's. Thank you, David. We got IGN Suko here. It says, Big Edge. I was thinking Big LA Knight. No, he looks like Big Edge. Like, you ever seen them standing next to each other? It's fucking freaky, man. Freaky. They stood next to each other on AEW, and I was like,
I'm taking that Intercontinental title.
What is this? This is crazy. They look exactly the same. They even got the same eye bags. I'm not lying. They have the same eye bags. Thank you, IGN Suko. We also got Christian Paler Smith who says, what are we doing with Joe Hendry? He's got the TV time, but isn't being used to be put over in any significant way, doesn't even televise his intro. And that's his whole shtick, is the intro. I think that's the problem, is that once you get past the intro, there's nothing else. And that's what they need to work on, is finding that other thing that helps. Because he's really great on like the music and the doing the guitars, the songs and everything. I think they need to do more of that. Thank you, Christian. And also, thank you, Dr. Summer Vibes, for the jewels. Thank you. All right, we got Chad Gable, Mr. Root Beer Man. Thank you, Cyclops, for the happy poop. All right, everybody, it's time to chug a root beer in honor of, what's the root beer company called? Mug something? Thank you, Dragonfly Dreams, for the 100.
With all the pressure on his shoulders in front of his hometown.
Also, King Pope says, Big Cass is the second coming of Test. Watch. Yeah, rest in peace, Test. But yes, he does look like Test, too. Yeah.
Last night, all
Thank you, King Pope.
Pressure, all of the years, the journey made a diamond.
Are you ready, Willing and Gable?
As a singles champion. Trust me, Cole, the emotion didn't end before SummerSlam, even after the match. We had.
By the way, you know what I learned yesterday on Instagram? I'm not sure how many of you guys saw this, but did you know that fans, I think through the Priority Pass program, got their name on the ring on the ring mat? Did anybody see that? So you know how they have all the sponsors on the mat? Well, you couldn't really see on TV, but they had the people's names that I guess paid for it on the actual canvas of the mat. I shit you not. Go to Priority Pass on Instagram and you'll see it there. I was like, A little extra. A little extra.
Now, last night,
But hey, if you got the funds,
the
go for it.
greatest moment of my career. And since then, everyone I've talked to was saying the same thing you guys were just saying right now, that I deserve it. Now,
No way. I just
I'm not
noticed
a
that,
guy
Julian.
that's
That's
ever said I
crazy.
deserve anything. I try to earn everything I get. But I made sure and thanked every one of those people. And I've got a couple more people to thank tonight. And the first person I want to thank is Penta.
My brain, dude. I thought he was
going to
say
For
Pepsi.
being the epitome of a fighting champion and continuing
I need to go to
cement
sleep.
his legacy as potentially the greatest luchador in the history of this business. But most importantly, I came here tonight to make sure I thank all of you. I want to thank you for sticking with me for 10 years. And yes, it's been that long. For sticking with me every time I came this close, but it didn't happen for me. For sticking with me when I was Shorty G.
Oh, we remember.
And for believing in me when I made a promise that I was going to overcome every bit of it and become a singles champion in this company.
Can't believe it took that long. For such a great wrestler like Chad Gable, is wild.
I tell my kids every day, and I'm telling you right now, when you make a promise to yourself, you better bust your ass until you deliver on that promise.
Amen.
And I'm standing here to say I crawled through a river of crap and came out on the other side, but I delivered on my promise.
Damn, Chad, some of us are still swimming through that river
and I
of
am
crap.
Proud to be your Intercontinental Champion.
Every time I hear Penta's theme song, I feel like buying a red electric guitar and just like, you know, committing myself to learning how to play the guitar so I can rock out to Penta's song. Yeah, maybe a rematch. I don't mind a rematch. Oh, we got 38 minutes left on the show. What else did they promote? Oba already came out. Roman already came out. Did they promote anything else? Because they didn't really promote much for this show. So, like, it's not like we really know everything that they've got in store. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we were waiting on. Oh, wow. Israel says it's Tool's guitarist. Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
Eager to give Penta his flowers for an incredible reign.
Oh, yes. I forgot about the street fight. Thank you. I knew there was something. I couldn't remember what it was. All right. So maybe they do a rematch. They're both in their gear. So maybe they do a rematch and then afterwards the street fight. That's a good amount of time for everything. Thank you, Solo, for the sparkles.
First of all, you deserve this beautiful title, man. Chuck, last night we stole the show. And tonight, I give you your flowers. Okay? I know you made mistakes, but no matter what, because you changed. And thank you for that, Chuck. And now you have their respect. And you know what? Now you have my respect. Chad, this is very simple. You are a true luchador. Chad, you are one of the best wrestlers in the world.
All right, Penta, we get it. You about to profess your love over here or what? are they gonna do like oh, they're probably gonna do a tag with Dom and JD McDonough, maybe? I don't know, Darius. That guitar riff sounds hard. I got to agree with JD McDonough, though. Was getting a little extra.
What is this garbage I'm hearing about Chad being a real luchador?
Chad.
Yo soy el rey de los luchadores. I am the Triple A Mega Campeón. And I am the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Bless your heart, Dominic.
Hey, I have a question. Maybe you can help me out with this, Dom. Tell me this. Why would any single one of these Des Moines ditch pigs cheer for any of these guys?
What does that mean?
Chad,
ditch pigs.
The best match of your life has come and it's gone.
I've never heard that saying before. Ditch
pigs?
pigs?
It was when a better wrestler than you whipped your ass, took your mask, and you lost the right to call yourself a luchador. And Penta, you just lost to him. So what does that make you?
Audio Kid says it's a Midwest phrase. Yeah, but what does it mean?
You, Chad, are just keeping my title warm for me. Because at the end of the day, the Judgment Day is going around collecting all of the gold. And we can end your little journey at any time because we're done playing around.
All right, get to the tag team match.
Anytime, Dom? Anytime?
Come, Dom. Step into the ring.
Well, I think right here, right now.
Please never give me a writing job ever.
How about that?
El Rey accepts.
Yes? We want the Red Clear right now. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta El Zero.
Penta is fearless. The challenge has been issued.
The ref is like, oh man, I gotta work. Oh, here I go. You know when you get called in for a shift and you're like, oh man, I do need the extra money, but I didn't want to work today. I was gonna have a day off. Oh, here I go. That's how I imagine the referee right now. Oh, man, good times, good times. Hey, Solo, thank you so much for the silver star. Thank you for that. BTW, while we're here, while we got some times, I saw a couple of people asking in the chat right now if we're doing the post show with Sancho. Yes, Sancho and I are here every single Monday to chat WWE RAW, and thankfully today we got a lot to actually get into and talk about. It's going to be a very exciting show. We got a lot of big topics in store. For those of you who don't know, Sancho is like a big LA Knight fan, so I cannot wait to hear his delusional thoughts on that segment. How sad. poor. I'm going to tell that to Sancho. I'm going to be like, go, take the floor with your delusional thoughts. That's exactly how I'm going to say it in the post show. All right. Poor Sancho. Anyway, so yeah. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about all the other big moments that took place on Raw today, especially coming off post Summerslam and what this means and how we might close out the rest of the year. So, of course, if you guys want to stick around for that, you are more than welcome to. It'll be a really good time. That's where we break it all down and get analytical. And then also, I'm not sure how many of you guys here are new to the channel. We had a lot of new subscribers, by the way. Thank you so much. Here's a fun fact. So in this weekend, this channel grew more subscribers in one single day than it did the whole month of June. I'm not even kidding you guys. That is how slow it was, unfortunately, during the World Cup here for us little wrestling people. It was a very slow month. In one day, One day we gained more subscribers on this channel than the whole month of June. If that does not put that in perspective, I don't know how else to put that in perspective for you guys. It was like, oh my God, we're back. Thank the Lord, honestly. And then also, there's a lot of new videos that have been posted here on the channel. If you guys haven't seen them, please check it out. The one that is right now doing very well for me on this channel is the Jeff Cobb interview. I think that one's like at over 50,000 something views, where he talks about his release from the WWE. He talks about his time with the MFTs. We're back here on the show. JD and Dom versus Penta and Chad. And that one's doing really good, so check it out if you guys want to, if you're interested. It's a really good interview, I think. And then the one with Zoe was really good too. I would check that one out as well. I really love the interview with Blake and the interview with Lyra. I would say that those were like the top interviews that I did this weekend, that I felt that there was like a lot of meat on the bones. Sorry. Okay, there you go.
de los Luchadores is very, very proudly representing a throw. Cover by Gable. And a kick out. Triple A as the reigning Mega Campeones. That's Mega
Oh, thank you so much, Wayne. He says, yeah, Jeff Cobb was a good one. Thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you for watching that. Yeah, by the way, we got Israel here who says, hats off to these guys wrestling back-to-back days. Thank you, infamous DJ1. He says the Lyra interview was solid.
As Penta delivers a drop kick. If anything, I think it's given Chad Gable a bit of clarity.
Thank you, Eric. He says that is good. You got all those interviews. Oh, man, I was hustling that day. I showed up and I was like, we got to get some work in here. And then I still have some more interviews that I shot that I haven't posted up. I have, I think, 5 interviews that I still have to post. So keep an eye out on all those.
The one thing that has eluded Chad Gable has been,
and I got a bunch of clips that are coming up too. For those of you who don't have time to watch longer interviews, we do got clips coming out. There's a lot, actually, a lot that is happening here. And yeah, so we're gonna try to keep the momentum going. Hopefully, you know, keep the momentum going around here.
And this thing could boil down to chemistry. Yes, Penta and Gable have mutual respect. But Dirty Dom and JD
infamous DJ1 says, who are the interviews? It's a secret. Gotta wait, buddy, gotta wait. I did drop 2 early interviews, though, on Patreon. So if you are part of the Patreon, you at least got to see 2 of those, like, last week.
And a double tough human being. JD McDonough single-handedly beat up 5 adult men this week. They were the mini houses, but I get your point. I mean, I like to poke fun at JD and the size of his skull, but how about the size of his choke slam?
We got High C Juice Box that says, is the YouTube the same as Twitch? Yes and no. So yes for the live streams, no for the videos. None of my videos are on Twitch. They're all on YouTube. So even though the live streams are as is, it's the videos that live on YouTube. So if you want to watch the interviews, that would be on YouTube. Thank you for asking. Oh, you mean the name? Oh, my apologies. Just search my name, Denise Salcedo. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Yep. My name on Twitch isn't Denise Salcedo. It's Hollywood Denise Salcedo because someone else took my name, and so I couldn't use my own name on Twitch. That's the only reason why it's different.
Penta let his emotions get the best of him. Could he use that time to make a tag to a fresher Chad Gable? And now the former Intercontinental Champion is going to pay the price.
Yeah, Judgment Day doing a great job isolating Penta from his corner.
BTW, we do got Stephen Marchulli. Hey, Stephen. He says, I must settle Roman versus Oba not till WrestleMania. Is Becky face? Yes, I think she is. Braun versus Oba, intriguing. Roman versus LA Knight is filler. Yes, agree with everything. I'm expecting Roman Oba till WrestleMania. Becky is a face. Braun and Oba is definitely intriguing. And yes, Roman and LA Knight is a filler. But hey, a really cool opportunity for LA Knight. Thank you, Stephen.
Zero fear, Hero.
And Penta taking out Judgment Day. And feeding Dominic right.
By the way, we also got Henry Kieran who says, Dom's saying he's better than his dad, but his dad never lost to Danhausen. Thank you, Denise, for your amazing content. Thank you for supporting, man. Seriously, Henry. I see all your comments, so thank you. And yeah, no, he did not lose to Danhausen in the wonky, weird match that it was.
Well, he better turn around because JD McDonough is down.
Oh no, he got hit with the bison head.
Bison-sized head of oh my God! A great throw by JD. McDonough's taken over.
El Matador. Does anybody know that song, by the way? El Matador. Fuck. I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh, hold on. I have this song on my playlist and I listen to it all the time, but I always forget who sings it though. It's I think it's Los Fabulosos Cadillacs. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah. Anyways, El Matador. Okay, if anybody knows that song, this is for the Spanish peeps in here. It's literally one of my favorite songs. But I can always pick. I don't know why, but see, JD McDonough uses big ass head reminds me of that song. Like if I were to do a compilation of JD McDonough just hitting people with his big ass head, I would totally use that song as like the background music for the compilation video. El Matador. It's a really good one. It's a really, really good one for those of you guys who know it. It's so good. Really, really good. Anyways, thank you, Henry. Now we got Dan Jackson here. It says, Sub D, should do Never Have I Ever with Lio Rush. Oh, Dan. Damn it. I didn't think about it. I was thinking to myself because I was like, okay, Leo is obviously not going to do a serious interview. Like he's going to be in character. So I knew I instantly had to do a game with him. And I had just done the one with Kyle Fletcher, and that one did really good numbers. So I thought, I might as well do the same game with Lio Rush because the Kyle Fletcher one did good numbers. So I think Lio Rush would do good numbers if we do that game. So that's why I did that game with Lio Rush, but I didn't even think about doing Never Have I Ever with Lio Rush. Yeah, that would have been funny. Okay, part two. I'll do that whenever I interview him again. That'll be part 2. The changes. All right. If you haven't seen my Lio Rush interview, go check it out. It's fucking weird. It's great. It's weird because it's great. And it's funny because when I was sitting down, putting in the description for it, and I was trying to come up with the title for the video, I didn't know what to title the video. I was like, what the hell do I even put as the title of this video? Like, I legit did not know. And so I came up with, I always do. I don't know how many of you guys have noticed, by the way, but you probably haven't noticed. I do 3 different titles for every video that I post up, and YouTube does this. They've done this feature now for a while. It's really cool actually, and it helps creators out a whole lot because you guys know it's all like a science about like what thumbnails viewers like to click on and what headlines are more intriguing. So I usually come up with 3 different headlines from my YouTube videos and come up with 3 different ways to like promote a video. And depending, like YouTube will show people different headlines and they're like to test to see which ones they'll click on, and then the one that gets clicked on the most after like a 2-week period, it becomes the official title, which is really, really cool. It's a cool feature that they have. And depending on which one gets clicked the most, which one viewers watch the longest, that's how they'll decide what the winning headline is. So anyways, I did 3 weird ass headlines for Lio Rush. Thank you, Dan. Also, thank you, Darren G, for the silver star. That's the guy, David Primero here, who says, I think you missed my second chat about the women mid card. Oh, no, David. Give me 1 second. Let me scroll up and check. David, this is the last one that I saw of yours. I did read this one, the Kiana James one. I read that one. That's the last one that I've seen of yours.
And now Chad.
Also, thank you so much to Earl Smith for the jewels.
This is the opportunity Gable has been searching for.
Thank you, Audio Kid. It says that's kind of crazy and cool. It is. It really is. It helps creators because sometimes you just don't know what's going to be the most intriguing headline. Sean BMT says, how's Robin? I've actually liked Raw today, so that's good.
That's looking for it.
Oh, nice. Oh, shit. That one looks sick today. We got Shamika here, says Leo's latest character creeps me out. Oh, and he's doing so good with it. Like, he was getting a lot of people coming up to his table at WrestleCon because they all wanted to talk to him. They all wanted to experience this crazy Leo rush. I'm very happy for him.
Boom! Dominic collapsed into the mat. Tag made. Here's Gable. Penta and Gable working very well together at the moment.
I wonder if they're gonna go long today for the show, or if the street fight is gonna be like really short. Like, which is it? Who knows?
Trying to fight out of this. Gable puts it right back in. Gable will not let go. A relentless ankle lock by Chad Gable.
And here comes McDonough.
Oh, to the back of the neck.
We also got Matt Raquel here. It says, tomorrow is CMLL on my AEW and NXT Wednesday with Dynamite from Marina, Mexico. Lots of great wrestling this week. I'm so excited for the Wednesday show. Oh, nice. Nice, nice.
JD's done.
Yeah, that show's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
It's the hammer. He got the hammer.
Like last year, it was our most watched AEW Dynamite, like watch along post show ever. So let's see if people come through again. Thank you, Matt.
Chad didn't allow it to happen.
We caught him.
Chad realizing what Mysterio
got the hammer.
The
The ref's like, what the hell is your problem?
And now Penta with
Oh, Penta, wow. Hitting Dom with the belt.
Chaos Theory.
Uno, dos, tres. It's over.
Judgment Day. A little on their own.
Interesting.
Penta and the Intercontinental Champion, Chad.
I didn't mind them doing this tag match, honestly. Gives them a little something. Gives Penta a little something too. What if Penta attacks Chad Gable out of nowhere? That'd be kind of funny.
The duo falls short.
After all the things he said, all the love that he gave him.
Former champion partner, Penta. Hey, at the end of the day, Dirty Dom brought that upon himself.
I think he might, honestly. The way he keeps like putting the belt on him, loving him. Oh, I guess he's just really nice. Never mind. We also got Bunny Swag here who says Braun is safe. Braun FC rise up. Get him out of the Vision. The day Braun Breaker leaves the Vision, I'm going to be so happy. Yeah. Thank you, Bunny Swag. Hope you're doing good, by the way. Happy Monday. Send me some good karma. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm gonna send the karma my stream. There it is. Okay. That's the dark coming in. How are you at court? I thought so for a second. I thought we would see him, but I guess not.
Robinson. Cody from behind. Crossroads. Oh my God. Radio.
I didn't realize the way commentary sounded when they said that. RKO coming around. So funny.
In the end, survives the WWE champion.
All right, we got Braun and Paul Heyman now. Let's see what Braun has to say.
Hey. I never saw. Oh, I saw.
Is Paul gonna have his back or not?
I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, there's Lyra in the back.
Where is Oba Femi?
How would I know where Oba Femi is?
You're right.
Wow, he's playing in his face,
I
guys.
thought that was your new best friend.
He's playing in his face. Wow, Paul's a freaking traitor, man. I swear. Paul is the last person you should ever trust in pro wrestling, man. The last person.
That's going to turn bad.
Also, thank you so much to Solo for the 100. Keep it at 100. Thank you, Solo.
Well, what we're about to witness is going to get ugly real quick.
All right, it's time for the street fight, by the way. We got Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys. I was not expecting this to be the main event today, but they did a lot of stuff early on in the show that gave the show the fireworks that it needed for today. And then the added stipulation of this being a street fight, I think genuinely makes it more intriguing. I think a lot of people, if it wasn't a street fight, I think a lot of people might have tuned out. But the street fight kind of gives it a little, I'll stick around and watch, you know? Yeah, Wayne, I agree. He says Oba does not need Paul. He doesn't. And Paul, but you know how Paul is. He just latches on to anybody that's thriving. All right, let me mute the commercials here. We got your boy KJ here who says, so who's Paul with? Is it Braun or Oba? I think it's all a swerve and he'll pick Braun whenever the time comes. Yeah, boy, I don't know. I mean, Paul, look, I feel like Paul Heyman's going to go with whoever he thinks genuinely has the brightest future. So I don't know, because both guys can have very bright futures. And I think they both will have bright futures. Not just one person can have one, multiple people can. But Paul Heyman, man, it's a little bit of a snake, guys. Like, come on. Like, he be betraying everybody left and right. He had Roman, Seth, Punk, everybody, man. This man is not loyal. Do not put all your eggs in his basket. Do not trust this man. If you do and you find yourself hurt by this man, you can only blame yourself. Because history has proven time and time again, do not trust Paul Heyman. Thank you, your boy KJ. By the way, we also got Nightwolf here who says, is Oba going to become a Paul Heyman guy? He might, honestly. He might, because you know Paul Heyman, he's going to want to be out there being like, Oba Femi is the greatest, and that's not a spoiler, it's a prediction. It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. You know, all the shit that he does, because he's going to want to go out there and talk for him, and then we're probably never going to hear Oba talk ever again. We'll see. I actually think that, personally, I think Braun would benefit a little bit more by having Paul, but at the same time, it kind of reminds me too much of the Vision, and at some point, I'm going to have PTSD from the Vision, so it's best to not even go that direction now. Who knows? I don't know. I'm flexible. Whatever happens, happens. Thank you, Nightwolf. All right, here we go. We got Randy here who says, this is the first Raw where I forgot stuff because so much other good stuff happened. I like when that happens. Yeah, I like when that happens. All right, let's see. Let's see. 06 says, Denise, the Blue Chew ad just interrupted your stream on my end. LOL, in screen shot it. Hey, let's go. Just remember, if you get Blue Chew, use the promo code Denise. All right, by the way, we also got David Primero. What's up, David? He says, I'll manage you, Braun. I'll make sure you get that world title. Also, what do you think of Jordan and Julia moving to Raw for the mid card and have Lola on SmackDown? I kind of like I want Jordan on SmackDown though, because we didn't really get to see her do that much. And there's a lot of girls over there that I want to see her, with. And then Julia, I don't think it matters whether she's on Raw or SmackDown. Like, it'll pretty much be the same thing. Lola, again, SmackDown. I can't help it, but the SmackDown women's division is more favorable to me because of all the women that are there. Thank you, David. All right, let's see what else we got here. By the way, did anyone tell me if what they thought about the Club WWE stuff? All right, let me bring the audio. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to refresh my stream and see if that helps the lag. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to leave and come back here. Don't leave. You're not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that. All right, let me know if that helps at all. Such a good song, man. Such a good song. Hey, Vic Alex, thank you so much for the Uncle Alerts. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. Very cool of you. Okay, everyone's saying all good. Okay, cool, thanks. Gracias, gracias.
On the right, that man Royce Keys in a street fight where anything goes. You only win via pinfall or submission. The official chat pack.
Big G says Santi would know all about Club WWE. Yeah, I think someone was telling me that they had Club WWE. But they didn't really give me that much information, though, so I don't really know what to say because they didn't really tell me anything. So the only thing I know is that when they were at the takeover, they got separate lines for the activations. So you know how there's like a general line, like let's say you wanted to do the speaker entrance, right? I didn't realize there was two lines. There's the general line for the general public, and then there was the Club WWE line. So if you were in the Club WWE line, you obviously get a quicker line and you don't have to wait. So that's one of the things you get with Club WWE. And then those lounge things.
For the here and the now. They slept on each other's couches. They shared money to buy food. These two men had one dream, and that was to be doing what they're doing here today, but not against each other. The closest bonds in this.
All right, they got to get to the weapons fast. All right, this is a street fight. We got 10 minutes. Bring out the motherfucking Slim Jim table. Bring out the fucking Wingstop steel chair. Whatever they have.
In a street fight, I'll tell you exactly how.
Dr. Summer Vibe says the crowd is quiet right now. Yeah, that's why I'm saying bring out the weapons, bro.
Freedom essentially on the line. He came up short against Roman Reigns, which is why the Samoan
Audio Kid says it sounds like a semi-VIP mix with United Club. It does sound like one of those credit card memberships. Yeah. It's like, oh, you have an American Express? You can go to the American Express Lounge. Ooh, look at you. American Express.
And the Samoan werewolf starting to roll.
American Express is all. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys. I need to get. I have like almost every credit card because of concert tickets. When Taylor Swift's Eras tour happened, I was like, I need to get in on the Capital One pre-sale. So bam, I got a Capital One card just so that I could be on the Capital One pre-sale. Crazy, huh? I was like, I just need to get in, man. Get me in, and it worked.
Jacob Fatu doesn't know when to stop, as he likes to
So that's why I got my Cap One.
No breaks.
And then I got American Express for some, I think it was for another concert. I forgot which concert it was, but they had an American Express only pre-sale. So I was like, I gotta get an American Express so I can get in on the pre-sale. They get you like that, guys. That's how they get you. And then what pissed me off is that I got the Cap One, I got the American Express, and then somebody else that I wanted to see in concert, they were like, oh, you need a Citi credit card. I did not get the Citi credit card. I said, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm going to wait for either Capital One or American Express to do those special pre-sales.
And to our point earlier, Jacob saying to Keys, I had no choice.
So thank you so much, Henry Kiernan, for the chili.
It was Royce Keys who said it's not blood that makes you family, it's loyalty. Well, Jacob Fatu does not agree. Here comes the Samoan werewolf.
Oh, damn.
Keys, what a collision with the clothesline.
Jay Money says that if you want 600 pounds of human raw meat in your bedroom, then Blue Chew promo code Denise. 600 pounds? Damn.
Scratching and clawing.
Damn.
Hoping for an opportunity in WWE. Royce Keys arrives and his best friend stabs him in the back.
Audio I Kid says all the damn cards just for the concert. It's so true. Literally. James Evans says, "What's in your wallet?"
Royce Keys driving Fatu through the barricade.
On the other side of the coin, Cole.
Brought to you by
Jacob Fatu and Royce Keys would become as close as brothers unless Royce had a little bit of that.
I tried pizza from Whole Foods for the first time yesterday. It was actually really good.
Royce Keys.
I really liked it. I don't know how many of you guys have tried Whole Foods pizza.
That's what this is all about. This is not where Keys ever expected to be, ever envisioned.
Hey, what up, Alan Masato? How are you? Dude, it's been a second.
Street fight against Fatu. Well,
and here we go. We got them Slim Jim tables.
The switch in his head. Hopefully,
yeah, Audio Kid says Whole Foods doesn't fuck around. You know, I saw that they have so much food. I want to try it all. But so far, I've only tried the pizza. I was so mad, though, because I saw the pizza, and they had a really good-looking Supreme pizza. And I thought to myself, you know what? First, let me go do some shopping, and then I'll come back for the pizza. Big mistake. I came back, and someone took the Supreme pizza. Oh, I was so mad. I was like, no, they took the Supreme pizza.
Willing to do this to
I got pepperoni, but the Supreme looked really good, though. I really wanted to try it.
We saw how hard Jacob fought the OTC in their encounters. Jacob Fatu willing to go there with his own flesh and blood. Unfortunately for Royce
there was like
Keys,
a few slices left. I came back, they were all gone. I was only gone for like 5 minutes. I went to go get a drink and a bag of chips, and I came back, and the pizza was gone. And then I asked the girl, I was like, oh, how many more minutes till you guys bring out like the next Supreme pizza? And she was like, kind of rude, honestly. She was like, it's not, how did she say it? She basically said like they weren't in a rush to get that thing done. And I'm like, oh, okay then. Thanks.
Again, there are no disqualifications in this match. Fatu can do anything he wants.
Yeah, but Keys right now is blinded. Jacob Fatu had one thumb in each eye. Keys is flying blind right now.
Bro, they're barely getting to the weapons. They should bring out the pizza cutter for the DiGiorno ad.
And now Royce Keys unloading on Jacob.
Yeah, Frank says you snooze, you snooze, you lose, literally. So true.
Steps. Royce Keys turning things around.
You used the word a few minutes ago, Cole, survival. That's what this has devolved into in the past few minutes.
Doing whatever you can to survive.
And Keys now adding to the growing stack of chairs in the center of the ring.
Not sure we need any more.
Do you want to be the one to tell Royce Keys to stop? Do you want to tell Jacob Fatu to stop?
I don't even want to be this close to these guys. Royce Keys, how his demeanor changed.
Again, we're finding out tonight who Royce Keys really is, what this man is truly capable of.
And now Jacob with a right, dropping Keys to the floor.
I don't know. This street fight has been like so-so.
As vicious as we believed it would be.
I feel like they should have gotten to the action like a lot faster with the weapons.
And unfortunately for Royce,
Shamika says I had a Supreme pizza for SummerSlam. Nice.
Happy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, happy to dish out more, but apparently Royce has something left.
And out of the kendo stick.
Right in the gut. Oh.
God.
Oh.
Good thing Keys wasn't available before 6 p.m.
He was hitting him like a piñata.
Royce Keys now looking to set up a table.
Randy O says, Denise beat me to it mid-match. They picked it up with the kendo stick shots. Luan says no street. No street in the fight.
He's finding out firsthand. Sometimes it's when you hurt the ones you love that it hurts you the worst back.
Oh, Jacob with that uppercut. Dropping Keys to his knees. Now Jacob Fatu unloading with a kendo stick. Oh, can it get this bad? How can it get to this point? That these two men are brutalizing
I like whenever someone gets hit with the kendo stick. There's a certain way that I like for the wrestler to use the kendo stick. I like it to look reckless.
Fatu's mind,
Does that make
his
sense?
justification is that
Like,
this is
I
his
like
own
when they go,
fault. We talked about before.
like all crazy. I don't like a tame hit. I like a crazy, uncontrollable,
This is
I'm
absolutely
caught up in the
brutal.
moment kind of candlestick
Fatu
shot.
just torturing Keys.
Also, someone's bleeding. I saw blood somewhere. Was it Royce?
As unhinged as they come.
I think it might have been Royce. Daniel Tony says no Wingstop chairs tonight. Nah, they were like, we're just paying the Summerslam chairs, not the Raw chairs.
And the official Chad Patton is powerless to stop it.
It's the bloodline. You should have stayed out of it.
Oh, thank you, AJ. Says it's Fatu on his hand. Oh, okay.
Well, Keys tried to stay out of it.
Yeah, I saw the blood somewhere.
And Royce blocking. Turning the tables. Now Fatu through the
Fatu.
Cover. Is it enough? And Fatu got the shoulder up at 2.
This is crazy, though, by the way. I just realized, like, we haven't even acknowledged the fact that Royce Keys is main eventing on Raw, by the way. That's pretty huge for Royce.
2 chairs. And interestingly enough,
Pretty
there's so
huge.
much bad blood here. I believe that was the first attempted cover in this whole match. Oh my God! Let him.
Oh,
DDT
damn,
on the
that was
steel.
sick.
And my God! Jacob's turn. And Keys
All right,
gets
and
the
I think we're
shoulder
going
up
in an
again.
overrun.
Ow.
7:30 already. Usually we're a wrap by
My
now.
God, the Samoan Werewolf will stop at nothing to take Keys out of the equation altogether. There's a nod.
Yeah, this match is definitely picking up, though. That's good. I was starting to get a little worried.
Now continuing to punish Keys.
Donovan says, we're Solo. I don't know. Maybe he's having a pina colada somewhere, chilling, vibing. He's like, I already won a match. I'm good. I don't know what they're going to do next with Solo.
Let's stop the upward ascent.
But they got to
Royce Keys now
keep him on the roll that he's been going.
On the turnbuckles. What the hell is Royce Keys thinking? The ring is trashed with chairs.
Ooh. Yes. Oh. I thought he was going to go overhead.
The cover. Jacob somehow stayed alive.
I was about to say there's no way they have Royce Keys defeat Jacob Fatu. I hate to say that, but it would be kind of shocking if Royce won. If Royce won, I would be like floored. I'd be happy for him, but I just don't see it happening.
We're learning a lot about Royce Keys tonight.
I don't know what you would be doing to the stock of Jacob Fatu if you had him lose this match.
As Royce Keys himself said, he stood 10 toes down for his longtime friend, his brother Jacob Fatu. But now the task is involved. Try to put Fatu in his grave. Keys! Buster!
I thought he was about to put him through the table, to be honest.
Rim-shaking spine buster.
Straps down, let the titties out.
Just flipped, Cole.
Free the titties! Free the titties! There it oh! Royce ended up going through the table. It's over.
That has to.
End it. Oh no, moonsault then ended. Yeah. That's good.
Fatu's not done yet.
No, he's going for more. You can tell he was a little tired during that. He was like, oh, I can't anymore. Let's just get to it. Call it a day, bro. Tap. Something. I don't know. He's out. I like the way Royce is selling, though. He does really look like he's struggling. There we go. Yeah.
Get in there. Fatu will not let go. Let the close down. Jacob Fatu. Fatu, a man possessed right now. Get in to the ring to try to block Jacob Fatu.
Oh. Hold on 1 second. My Netflix went out. Oh, right at the end. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, he did it again. I thought I had rewinded by accident, but he did it again. Oh, now they have blood coming out of Royce's mouth. I mean, technically, he did do that to family. He also did it to Roman Reigns.
Come on now! Jacob Fatu is an absolute damn madman. Somebody stop Jacob!
Damn, what did Royce Keys ever do to Jacob Fatu, man? They used to be homies.
And I don't think Jacob's done yet.
Wow. So mean. Man has a family. Jacob, you have a family too. Ah, shit. He put the chair around his neck.
How can he do this?
Oh, now they get here. Take his ass out too, Fatu. Send Adam Pearce flying. Take everybody out. He said, not today, baby, not today. Oh, Royce Keys is dead. They killed Royce Keys.
Somebody get the damn paramedics out here.
Oh, wow, Roman's coming out. Roman with a second appearance? Is he going to celebrate Fatu? Or is he going to shame him for what he just did? I don't know. Matthew says, do you really hate Adam Pearce? I am not an Adam Pearce fan. I always get excited when he gets his ass whooped. He's got blood and guts coming from his mouth. Yeah, Roman's happy. Look at his face. Oh my gosh. Oh. Now Roman's doing like the nod, you know? They're in Norfolk, Virginia. All right, well, you know what? At least we put a little dog back into Jacob Fatu. He was starting to feel like he lost a big chunk of himself. Like, I feel like we weren't seeing him with the same personality anymore. And at least now it feels like he's got some personality back. Yeah, Chill Guy says Alex and Solo left. He's hanging. Yeah, earlier in the day. Solo never showed up today. We know if he wasn't on the show. And then literally that was Royce Keys was left all alone with blood and guts. I wonder if they're gonna blur him. Oh, Rey Mysterio. What's going on here?
You know, I'm the general manager of AAA, right? I do know. And he wrote something like
Roman in AAA? To what? Roman Reigns in AAA? To do what exactly? What? Okay, I did not see that coming, guys. I did not see that coming at all. I guess this is like the roar for WrestleMania in fucking Las Vegas. It's like a reward. Doing good over there, so let's go ahead and bring Roman Reigns this. Wow. 1 second. I'm trying to pull up oh, here you go. I'm gonna pull up if you make sure you pull up what's happening in chat here. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to we're having issues. All right, I'm back. Okay, how's that looking? All right, let's see. Let me know how that is coming out. That should be better now that I was able to refresh. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Okay, good. As I don't know why every time I exit Netflix, something always happens. You would think that exiting Netflix would make it better. It does not. Exiting Netflix makes everything just like start twerking around here. Twerking? It's twerking. It's not tweaking. It's twerking. My stream was twerking. Alrighty. Before I was so rudely interrupted, if you want to make sure your dick is not interrupted and that it can go out there and play the game and main event in the sack, this podcast is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, sex is back on the table or the counter or the bed or wherever you do it. Thanks to Blue Chew Gold, the new arousal boosting formula from the #1 better sex brand Blue Chew is making bedrooms noisy again. And it doesn't just get you hard, it gets you aroused, horny, turned on. Got performance anxiety? Not with this, baby. Blue Chew Gold quiets the noise so you can handle business. Blue Chew Gold is a better sex in a tablet. They combined 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients get you hard physically and 2 support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and lasts. Guys, have a complete experience in the bedroom with Blue Chew Gold. There's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. Experience it yourself at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd one for free with promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. You will also receive an additional 10% off plus free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the pod and the bedroom. Thank you so much to our sponsors over at Blue Chew. And all right, we're back here. Let me go ahead and catch up with what you guys are saying. Let's see, where did we go here? Let's see. Okay, we got DC for life here. It says, wow, Roman's a heel now. Is he? I think he kind of has been, though. He's been kind of in between, in my opinion. Like, there's been things that he's done that have felt heelish to me. Like, I feel like it's been a mix of both, honestly. Thank you so much to DC for life. We got Saif Din here. It says, get Grande on Raw. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, it took me a second to realize you were talking about El Grande Americano. When you put just Grande like that, my brain first goes to Starbucks, and then it goes to Ariana Grande, and then it went to El Grande Americano. He says, Dom got to get the feud going. He and Dom got to get the feud going. Agreed. Do not skip out on that. But obviously, they're waiting to really, I'm assuming that will be happening at Triple Mania. I assume. Who knows? Thank you, Saif. We also got Nylan here. It says WWE RAW 9 out of 10. Only one women's segment keeps it from a 10. But you know what, though? That women's segment, it was freaking fire. So maybe give it some extra bonus points for that. Thank you, Nyland. All right, guys, let me bring in Sancho West. What up,
featured on Monday Night Raw.
Netflix, I did see you, yes.
Sancho
West. Chill. Are you going to be like Santi now with your little Club WWE badge and your little Club WWE jacket? Oh, they love me so much.
Oh, how they love me. Oh, how they love me.
Ooh, baby.
No.
What? No, ooh, baby? Ooh,
no.
baby.
No.
How they love me. Ooh, baby. I just changed, yeah. It works for me, man. Damn. Congratulations, Sancho.
Denise, someone wanted to tell you that they love your platform and they love you. And I was like, all right, I'll tell her.
Oh, I thought you were playing a prank on me.
No, I wasn't.
I was waiting for the punchline. I was like, he's being nice. This is weird.
No,
Where are we going with this?
I'm just giving you parasocial love.
Isn't that sad that I was getting a compliment and I was thinking to myself, nope, this is going somewhere. Where is it going? We're jaded. I'm jaded.
Oh, jaded. Oh, Jade Cargill.
Okay, well, let's get to it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I am joined by my 3 nights in a row now tag team partner, Sancho West. Sancho, how are you?
I am doing great. The stocks are up for LA Knights. His music hit. He cut a promo against Roman Reigns, the OTC. Come on, Denise. He said, you suck. It was great.
Sancho. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Today of all the days is the day that Sancho is able to have his moment, his flowers. You are the bride today, Sancho. This is your day because your boy, LA Knight, is now in a filler feud with Roman Reigns. And here's the thing. I am ready to give you the floor to share your delusional thoughts on what went down between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. And after you're done glazing, I'm going to give you a nice little reality check. Sancho, what did you think about your boy LA Knight finally confronting Roman Reigns face to face?
What can I say? You know, everybody was saying, Oba this, Oba that. Oba needs to go after Roman. This needs to happen. But nah, the megastar, the one that says this universe's uncrowned champion rises to the test and calls the OTC, the head of the table, the tribal chief, the heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns, a fraud right to his face. And then, you know, guess what Roman does? He watch mugs him, you know what? Watch maxing, shows off his $575,000 watch and goes, you get your watch from Walmart. And they're like, wait a minute, whoa, slow down, tribal chief. There's nothing wrong with Walmart. You got nothing wrong with Walmart watch, a Walmart bag. Yeah. And then the best part about it is Roman Reigns then tells the rest of the bloodline, don't touch him. It is his business. LA Knight's off limits. And then guess who rubs his face in the bloodline's face before he leaves? LA Knight. Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most non-enthusiastic yeah ever. All right, Sancho, are you done glazing? Can I give the cold hard facts now? Okay, well, here's the deal. This is my thoughts on what went down. So I shouldn't say facts. I should say rather opinion. All right, I'm going to start with the pros. Can I start here with the pros? Sancho, this is actually a good thing. I'm going to start off with the pros here. The pros being that, you know what? Congratulations to LA Knight. He is in a feud right now with Roman Reigns. Yes, this is a filler feud, though, Sancho. I don't want you to be out here thinking this is a big wedding day or quinceañera. No, this is not that big of a level, okay? This is a filler feud because they're going to be saving Oba and Roman down the line for the big money show, which is WrestleMania or whenever they decide to finally do that, okay? Now, 1 million people would give their left nut to be in a feud with Roman Reigns right now, because at the end of the day, Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns on the show. And obviously, if you are in the ring, in a segment, in a match, or really much in any of the vicinity of Roman Reigns, you raise up your own stock value because of that. So congratulations to LA Knight on getting that moment. Now I got to go with my actual thoughts on the segment. When LA Knight came out, I thought to myself, okay, that should have definitely been Obafemi, but whatever, I get it. And then I thought about you.
Yes, you thought about me.
I did think about you. And you know what I thought about you? You know how I imagine your reaction, and I made a joke about this during the live stream. Do you remember the Vince, because it's everywhere, everyone knows this one, when Vince McMahon was watching Stacy Keibler dance and he's like, and he passes out on his chair? That was the vision that I had of you when LA Knight came out. So anyways, I thought about you. So yay, congratulations. But what I do want to get into the actual promo though, because when LA Knight started talking his shit and started saying how Roman Reigns, yay, he finally won this match on his own. Congratulations. I kind of felt, ooh, he's belittling Roman Reigns right now. And by belittling Roman Reigns, you know that Roman Reigns is going to come back and he's going to fire really, really hard. And I started to get really nervous for LA Knight because I thought, oh my God, Roman Reigns is about to roast him. And now, Sancho, I know you defended Walmart. Hell, I shop at Walmart too. But at the end of the day, they are WWE superstars. They are in a different tax bracket than we are. And Roman Reigns is in a totally different tax bracket. And so he made fun of LA Knight for having a, sad little Walmart watch. And I thought it was pretty funny. And then I thought, oh man, that's pretty embarrassing for LA Knight, right? And so whatever, he did his thing. LA Knight's promo. This is where I had an issue with this. I did not like LA Knight's promo. I didn't think the parts that were supposed to be funny were funny. I didn't think that he fired any shots back at Roman Reigns that hit as hard as Roman Reigns, making fun of his watch and basically telling him to get back in line. I don't think he had that. And on top of that, he came across as a little delusional when he said that he was on a different level, on a higher level than Roman Reigns. I thought to myself, buddy, come on now. What are we doing here? Don't do that. Like, I like when promos are smart, and I didn't think the writing of that promo and the comeback was as strong as it needed to be in this particular moment.
Yankee, Oscar, uniform, Sierra, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. You suck, Denise.
Oh my God. How will I ever bounce back from that? My career is over.
October 10th, Denise. October 10th.
October 10th, what? He's probably not even going to be in the Money in the Bank match, Sancho.
October 10th.
They're probably going to do this match at Saturday night's main event.
October 10th, Your Honor.
October 10th, nothing is happening. It's
October
not
10th.
happening. It's not happening. Sancho, let
October
it
10th.
go. It's not happening. All right. You know what's going to
October 10th.
happen? Roman Reigns is going to go out there, squash your boy, call it a fucking day, and move on. All right. And LA Knight's going to be like, yeah, I got my feud with Roman Reigns. Woo woo.
October
Okay.
10th.
October 10th, you and I are going to come out here, talk about Money in the Bank, and we're going to talk about some other person winning the Money in the Bank.
By the way, what a banger Monday Night Raw for
Yeah. Okay.
post Big
For reals.
Four. For
Yes.
reals.
Okay. Well, I can't believe we started off with that, but hey, whatever.
That was the biggest news of the show.
That wasn't even the top segment of the night. It wasn't even top. It was maybe like 3, 4. Not even top 3. Not even top 3. All right, so let's get to it because we do got a couple of things. I actually want to get to Obafemi because we just touched on Obafemi right now. And we had said, Obafemi's got to come out here. He's got to bring up Roman Reigns and we got to see what happens, right?
Yes.
He didn't really talk that much about Roman. He kind of ran through what he did with Brock Lesnar and how they respect each other. But the funniest thing that we had going here was that Obafemi, because he was wearing, the white, looking like he was going to like his catechism or something, or his baptism, whatever, or like the new beginnings, really like the robe, really cool, made him look godly. But it was really funny though, because when he was cutting the promo, I started imagining him like he was cutting some sort of sermon, like I was at church. And so it kind of made it very funny to me. And before I knew it, I had forgotten that I was waiting for him to mention Roman Reigns because I got caught up in the comedy of it all. But whatever, when he finished that promo, I thought, ooh, so what now? Who's going to come out and face Obafemi? And then suddenly Braun Breaker's music hits and I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Our prayers have been answered. Get Braun Breaker the fuck out of the Vision. Get him out of that tag team stuff. Get him out. Has a confrontation with Obafemi. I was locked in, Sancho. Locked in. I'm so excited. I don't know when they're going to do it. I don't know if this is going to be a tease that we don't see get paid off until a year from now. I don't know. But the fact that we even saw it today gave my little heart hope.
Well, I think what I liked about this Raw is that there was every kind of action had a consequence. Like something kind of a domino went to another domino and just kept going and going. So you had Obafemi shake hands with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman have that respect between each other. And Oba says, tell Brock, I said, thank you. And then after Oba's promo, you had that stare down, like you mentioned, but then Braun Breaker couldn't take his eyes off the ramp, and as if he was just looking at Oba through the gorilla all the way to the locker room, had x-ray vision. And then poor Joe Hendry was just fodder in that moment. But the whole time I was like, dude, this is kind of cool to show that Braun Breaker is kind of waking up from his comatose that he's been in this whole time with the vision, like that he looks bored. And I've been telling people there's a reason why he's kind of having this bored demeanor, because of this. He realizes it's Oba that he needs. And I love that he went to Paul Heyman. He was like, where's Oba? And Paul's like, I don't know. And then, of course, you don't know where Oba is. You two are friends. I'm like, ooh, this is exciting. Now, the question I have for you, Denise, is the idea, and I don't think not that many people saw this coming, but if he is the next Brock Lesnar, if he's the next beast incarnate, wouldn't you want, if you're Heyman, to side with Oba Femi?
If I'm Paul Heyman, yes, absolutely yes. Do I want Paul Heyman to link up with Oba? Not necessarily, because at the end of the day, we all know that Paul Heyman is the person that you should never trust. This man betrays everybody, Sancho. Everybody. I mean, how many men hasn't he stood by within the last calendar year? Think about that. Like the last 24 months, we've at least seen him bounce from dude to dude. It sounds kind of dirty, but hey, Monday Night Raw, what up? Anyways, so I can bounce back, Sancho.
Well, I was going to say is like, I mean, Jack Swagger was a Heyman guy. Why not let Oba be a Heyman guy?
Yeah. Like, I don't mind it. It would add to it. Be like, okay, he defeated him. We know him. The torch was passed. All of that. Let's not forget, by the way, Paul Heyman talked a lot of shit on Oba Femi, though, but I guess that's all buried. Whatever. They buried the hatchet. All good. Whatever. But I do also kind of feel bad for Braun Breaker, because Braun Breaker was linked up with Paul Heyman first, and he just ditched him when things started to go downhill. And if you ask me, he kind of left him with the vision without even adding anything to, like, he didn't protect him. He didn't keep him safe. No, he just said, you stink with Logan Paul and Austin Theory. So suck it. I'm out. And my, precious baby is back in Brock Lesnar. So I'm leaving with this guy and leaving you to fend for yourself. If I'm Braun Breaker, I would never want to link up with Paul Heyman ever again after that.
It's the Woody and Buzz. Who's Woody in this case? Braun Breaker. Who's Buzz Lightyear? Oba Femi.
Even Buzz Lightyear was loved by Andy so much more than Paul has given to Braun Breaker.
Yeah, but wait, no, you're talking about Andy is Paul Heyman in this situation.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then he dumped Woody, Braun Breaker, and then he loves Oba now.
Yeah, but he doesn't even love. He never treat. But here's the thing: Andy loved Woody. I don't think Paul ever really showed that kind of love to Braun Breaker.
Yes,
it was like mid love. It was mid love.
It
wasn't the kind of love that he gave to Brock Lesnar. Like Brock Lesnar is his Woody.
Are you saying that Braun Breaker doesn't have the word Paul on the bottom of his boots?
No, I don't think so.
Disney.
Hey, pretty soon that's how our podcasts are going to go. If we ever see Disney take over WWE, once TKO is like, we need to get out of debt. Let's out to Disney.
Well, it looks like I'm first in line because I was on Netflix. That's right. Oh, look, pal, Mickey Mouse.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not gosh, it's gorsh.
Oh my god.
No, gorsh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a villain in this scenario. Okay?
Oh dang. You seem like more of a Ursula type.
Yes, you poor unfortunate soul.
See, don't act like you don't know Disney. You would be in Disneyland. Disneyland's the shit.
Anyways, I was just at Disneyland like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, I'm excited for Braun Breaker and Oba Femi as the potential here. Who's going to become the Paul Heyman guy? That's going to be something to keep an eye out on. So your official pick, by the way, if Paul is going to devote himself to one man for a good amount of time, who should that one man be? Who should he give his rose to?
I think he's going to, Bachelor reference. I think he's going to start courting Oba Femi.
I love how you said courting. Yeah, he is. He's going to be like, oh, Oba, you look so beautiful in that white fit that you had the other day. And your big necklace. Ooh, I don't know.
Well, because I feel like what Oba Femi's character needs is diverse type of feuds. Not everything can be Superman. I'm going to just punch harder against the big bad. He needs to have things where his moral judgment is challenged. And that's what makes Lex Luthor so interesting versus Superman. Lex Luthor cannot beat Superman with his muscles. He uses his brain. And if Paul Heyman could be the adversary to Obafemi and coerce him and then slowly manipulate him and have everybody go, no, Oba, don't fall for this guy. And I think it's something that's quite interesting to watch versus like, I am the ruler. I'm going to conquer. I'm going to be the next mountain for Roman. I like the idea of somebody slowing him down and weighing him down, and that's Paul Heyman.
But who do you think needs him more when it comes to the mic?
None of them. I don't think. I mean, I think Braun Breaker does fine on the microphone, but I think Oba needs some little what's the word? I'm just not necessarily like he is a very deep character, but I would like to explore this layer of can he be challenged mentally and and emotionally, and I think Paul Heyman could bring that out of Oba than anybody else right now.
And I want Braun to have the chip on his shoulder of, hey, man, you left when the times got tough and you didn't believe in me. Well, you know what? You're going to regret that.
Yeah, and then bring out his uncle. Hell yeah.
Let's go. Bring it on.
Big Papa Pump.
All right, we got Nightwolf here in the building. He says, hey, Sancho, you should be upset by this. Not happy LA versus Roman Knight means three things. One, LA Knight is not winning the Money in the Bank. I told you. Two, Roman beats LA Knight. I told you. And three, it's for LA no more opportunities.
Wow. That's what I hear. Look at my...
What do you think he's going to defeat Roman Reigns, Sancho?
Look at my eyes. He could beat Roman at Money in the Bank and then get cashed in on, and I wouldn't care. He would be at least a champion.
Wait,
I don't care
I'm
if it's
sorry.
for 5 minutes.
Say that again. You think he's going to defeat Roman Reigns?
Yeah, I don't care if it's clean. I don't care if like the ceiling falls on Roman and LA Knight pins him. He's going to be a champion, and then he's going to get cashed in on, and I would be fine with that. And that would be like, yes. At least he was a champion for 5 minutes, and it would be the Drew McIntyre all over again.
All right, Sancho. Tuesday,
this is
4 o'clock. We need an
for.
intervention for you.
No, this is what you sign up for. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nightwolf. All right, we got Casey Bull here. Says, LA Knight interrupts Roman. Sancho gets shown on TV. Only one answer. Club WWE brought out the Glaze Factory. Matt Pat is looking down at
He's
us.
not dead.
Rest in peace.
Matt Pat's not dead.
So, well, you sold your soul? What'd you do, man? You sold your soul to The Rock? What happened?
Look, there's only one way up, and that is through the gates of Disney. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
That's the only way up.
There is another way to go up. BlueChew.com, promo code Denise, and you'll be up all the way. Thank you, Casey Poole. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, did you like how WWE reintroduced Big Cass by having him attacking Javon Evans? And thoughts on his short promo plus the Obafemi promo left me confused. Let's talk about Big Cass. We all knew he was coming out today. We had seen the vignettes where he talked about his personal life struggles, but I think a lot of us thought he was going to come back as a babyface. Javon Evans defeats Ethan Page. We're like, yay, hoorah. And then this poor guy gets taken out, eats a big-ass boot by Big Cass, who lays the man out, and then Big Cass cuts this awesome promo, basically saying, sorry, Javon, but I'm here to stack them bodies, and you were just the first casualty. I loved him coming in as a heel. I thought that was a surprise. Him attacking Javon was kind of the right guy because a lot of people love Javon, and I think everybody has a soft spot for him. And then 3, the promo. That man did not blink. His eyes were like this the whole time.
He had some bass into him too. He meant every word. And I liked it. I feel like Big Bill, but Big Cass is bigger than Big Bill. Like I thought Big Bill was big, but Big Cass is big. Like, good Lord, he got some, like, it's insane the amount of muscle he got on him. But I was feeling the Kevin Nash vibes from him tonight. And I know he's always had that comparison with Big Sexy a lot, especially when he was with Enzo and Big Daddy Cool. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, but he just feels so intimidating. And Javon just looks so helpless being in that, what do they call it? The East River Crossing. Like, that was so crazy to be manhandled like that. And Big Cass, I like that they gave him a microphone at the end of the night just to kind of bring it all together and let us see what he can do. And you could always still look at the crossover with SmackDown, because SmackDown has Baron Corbin working with Trick to try to help him out. And if they have a thing with Big Cass and Javon for a little bit, I think it's great. I don't know what's the end goal for Big Cass, but if he could just be a body that is exciting to watch, like I'm in. Like I will sit down and watch the Big Cass match.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought up the Baron Corbin stuff because I think a lot of people instantly thought about how they're doing their version on SmackDown. But here's the thing, though. I don't see Baron Corbin getting back up into like the championship picture. I really don't see him there. I kind of just see him staying afloat in the United States Championship picture. Cool, whatever, right? But Big Bill, though, if they Big Cass, my apologies. But Big Cass, if they get this right with him, he could eventually be another name in the championship realm of things, and suddenly we can be talking about a much higher ceiling for Big Cass.
WWE loves its 7-footers. And you can't teach that.
You know, I was going to say it. Can I say it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And if you want a 7-footer.
There it is.
Yeah. You know what to do.
There it is.
Thank you, Jacob.
I don't even know if that's enjoyable, Denise, but continue.
Sancho. Come on. All right, Jacob Tatum here says, what are your top 5 factions of all time, DWO? You know, this one's, I think, would take a lot more time to like really get into, but I feel like if you talk about like the greatest factions of all time, of course, instantly you got to mention the NWO. That's got to be up there with like number 1. But additional ones that I have always enjoyed, I would probably have to say, I mean, as a kid, I always thought DX was really cool, so I got to name them as well. I was a fan of Evolution. Evolution is a mystery. You got to add them in there. You know, I was like kind of not as crazy about Nexus as a lot of people were. Were you as big of a Nexus fan as other people were? I really wasn't.
I was more when Cena buried them.
Oh, damn. Do you got any top favorite factions though?
I got to give shout outs to Bullet Club. Always like Bullet Club.
Of course, yeah.
Always like the Elite. That's always fun.
Yes.
And I really liked during the pandemic the Inner Circle. I don't think they're all timers, but the Inner Circle was just really fun during the pandemic because they were just so silly and goofy.
My brain wasn't even thinking AEW right now. I was thinking more on like this side of things. I separate my brain on certain days. I compartmentalize.
Well, with WWE, you can't forget like Ministry of Darkness. They were crazy. Right to Censor.
I used to hate their theme song so bad.
I know, but they worked. They worked.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
We got C. Delgado who says, "Let me job for you." Yeah. All right, hold on. I gotta give C. Delgado savage chat of the day. And then you got to do the face, Sancho. You got to do the face afterwards. Come on, that one was pretty good, though. Come on. Got to give it to C. Delgado. Got his money's worth. Thank you, C. Delgado. You broke Sancho. All right, we got Josh Gilbert here who says, love how more aggressive Soruka looked tonight. Great. I feel like she would have been a better choice for a live feud instead of Becky. Respect for Becky, but we need to push some newer, fresh talent. Oh, my God, Josh Gilbert, I respectfully disagree on this one here. I was absolutely floored by the women's segment today. I feel like we finally got something to talk about, something to bite into in the women's division. And when Liv Morgan went out there, she was talking all her talk, right? And I thought, oh my God, no one's coming out. Where's Stephanie McCare? Is she going to come out? And she didn't come out. When Becky's music hit, I legitimately was not expecting that. And I thought, oh, they're actually going to do Becky and Liv. I got so excited. And Becky, man, holy cow. She just fired shots on Liv, bringing up the fact that she went 100+ days without defending, basically belittled her for being a side piece for freaking Dominic Mysterio. Hit her with that line saying she isn't the best champion she's not even the best champion that has slept with Dominic Mysterio. I thought that was really low. No. Very, very low. She hit below the belt there. And then as I'm having a second to barely react to that, suddenly Stephanie McCare's music hit right when I wasn't expecting her, comes out. She not only attacks Liv, gets some revenge, great, and on Judgment Day, all of that, wonderful. But then on top of that, the cherry on top was getting to see her and Becky Lynch. Are you kidding me? Sign me up for all of it. I feel like there's a lot to get excited about with what we saw here tonight.
I have to agree with Josh's first statement. Soruka looked great because there was that aggressiveness. There was less smiling and more just a lot of striking and grappling that led progressively to the high flying. And I thought Roxy was a fun dance partner too. That was a great match between the two. They went for like almost 20 minutes, and then for it to conclude with the the run-ins and all that kind of stuff. And it's funny, like Becky Lynch as a gimmick didn't change at all. Like kept the same thing, same cadence, same thought process. That she like it's she's not the only one saying it. That got a huge babyface pop. So it is fun to see where you could put Becky Lynch, and she just elevates everything that she's involved in. But I'm looking forward to this, and this was a great reminder that if you give women time, you give them the proper producing, that you can actually have some dynamic wrestling and entertainment throughout. Because now Raquel looked great with the IC title out there. Roxy and Sol Ruca looked great with their match. And then Liv looked great as the top heel on Monday Night Raw for the ladies.
All of that. Becky Lynch made it feel more important. It suddenly felt like a big star-studded feud. And with her across the ring from Stephanie, that felt fresh to me. And so I really loved all of what they did here. And you're right, exactly. We say it all the time, but when you actually invest in women's stories and give them something to work with, it works so good. And that was my favorite segment of the entire night. I know we had those other really big moments that we discussed right now, but genuinely the thing that got me the most excited broke me out whenever I can get out of what I know and what to expect and what's predictable. And if you can get me out of that and genuinely get me like giddy and jumping up and down and going, yeah, and clapping, that to me is what makes me feel okay, good. I feel like I feel happy with what you give me. So that's always going to be my favorite thing. So the women, I think, really knocked it out of the park today. That's the thing I'm going to be looking forward to for Raw.
I feel like Monday night did a lot of that everywhere for every story. Like every story had one of those like bright moments. And I will agree with the last thing that Josh said. I don't know if it was Josh, but it was like, yeah, Opa's promo, I still think it was weird.
Oh, that was earlier with Jacob's promo. Yeah, because he basically just went out there and kind of rehashed what went down with Brock Lesnar. There really wasn't much else, to be honest.
It was weird that the WWE reran that Brock Lesnar retirement package video again. And I was like, what are we doing? I was like, wait, what?
Are they trying to make it feel like he's done?
Like, wait, you're just trying to make him feel like WrestleMania didn't happen? I don't know. And then they showed the WrestleMania hanging out the booths, but never showed anything about SummerSlam. I'm like, what are we doing?
But then Paul Heyman was watching it. It was weird. Yeah,
it was weird. Gaslighting me.
We got McTaro here. It says, happy for Stephanie Vaquer is so effing back. Also, Sancho, you're delusional and knowing you've been screaming at the top of your lungs with your LA Knight delusions, and Roman roasted him. Damn, Sancho. No one's congratulated you on your big day, by the way.
Bunch of haters, dude. Bunch of haters.
We're all drinking the haterade. Thank you, McTaro. We got Sleaze Boy here. It says, WWE keep Big Kaz away from the mini houses. Oh,
I want to see that. Can I have a question?
Me too.
Question.
Yes.
What's interesting that I like about this Raw that not many Raws have done in the past or lately in general in this modern era is the cliffhanger. And I feel like this one has the hugest cliffhanger that I didn't think coming. Like, what is Roman going to do with AAA? Like, is he just there? Like,
oh my God.
Like, is he just there to sell tickets? Which is fine because, like, I would go knowing that he might show up, but Rey Mysterio going, hey, Roman, I am the manager of AAA. I have an idea I want to run by you. And I was like, what? And
he didn't even know. He's all, I know now.
Yeah, he's like, I know now you're the general manager. But that's like, what does that mean? Because like down in AAA, they got the dogs down there and they have Grande Americano. Like, where does Roman fit there? Like, is he just going to pop up and just get the people going crazy?
He might. Okay, here's the thing. This is my theory. Okay, I have a theory. It's not that great of a theory, but it's my only thing that I've got. It came out of the blue. It was very, very, okay, did not see that coming whatsoever. But I genuinely think that this is kind of like a reward to them because I'm assuming that Roman Reigns is going to be part of Triple Mania. And I don't know if you saw, but for the Las Vegas show, they ended up having to move up to a bigger venue because they were selling tickets faster. So what if this is them going, hey, you know what? Fuck yeah. Like we got something that's working right now and selling, more tickets than we originally thought they would. What if, hey, Roman comes down for that? But I also think he might be at the Mexico one instead. I don't know if it's going to be Las Vegas or Mexico or both.
Give me Roman versus Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. That'd be insane, dude.
Yo, I don't know what they're going to do with Roman, but I am so intrigued. And I think maybe this is the Undertaker being like, hey, you know what? Let's have something let's just talk about this. What can we do? And hey, maybe Roman Reigns just wants to try something different and get in front of the Mexican audience. That would be, I don't think anyone saw that coming. But I think that Roman going to AAA, though, is going to add even more, because they've been doing a great job, right? And what Dominic has been gotten to do, El Grande Americano, do not forget, El Grande Americano got huge in AAA and got to appear at one of the most watched World Cup games. I think they said like 44 million people in the United States alone tuned in to watch Mexico versus England. And El Grande Americano got FaceTime in that game. Think about that. So all that to say, yes, they've done a lot of good stuff with WWE's partnership with that, but adding Roman Reigns for like anything is going to make, I think, even more main roster talent want to be like, okay, maybe I should go, because if Roman can do it, then why the hell can I?
I'm thinking they're trying to get a TV contract because it's still on YouTube, and I think and it's on Fox International, but I think this is a way to try to get a TV contract either on USA, either on Fox again, but I mean, an hour on a Saturday night, they do so well. It's so good. I mean, I like it on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. It's free. It's easy. It's accessible. I think their PLEs being on YouTube are great for AAA, and it's gotten so much exposure for like everybody on the internet. But I think it's a play to get them a TV contract or distribution somewhere. They could even end up like on Netflix as well. I think Netflix, if they do that, AAA on Netflix, which remember they put Mass versus Mass on Netflix. So all that stuff I think is gearing towards that too.
I would love that. That would be phenomenal. We got 713 Lestat here. It says, Denise, you're never wrong, but you got to believe. Yeah. All right, you know what? I'm just happy someone came out here to support Sancho in his delusion. Thank you, 713 Lestat. We got Josh Gilbert here. It says, hey, guys. Also, side note, I feel like Liv doesn't get enough respect considering she actually loves wrestling and always wanted to be one and worked hard since 2014 and was never handed anything. Exactly, Josh. I'm a huge Liv Morgan fan, and I feel so bad that she's been getting all this hate for not defending her titles. She doesn't book the show. I don't know how much louder I can scream that off the top of my lungs. And I like now that she's playing into it. Did you see that lower third that ESPN gave her, by the way?
No, what was it?
Oh my gosh, she did an interview on ESPN, and in her lower third it says, like, been champion for 100 plus days and hasn't defended the title. It just didn't look good. And I thought, oh my God, Liv, I feel so bad for her. I like that she's playing into it now. She kind of has to at this point, since it's been so publicized on social media that she has to lean into it. But again, this is not her fault.
The streets are saying Penta versus Roman.
What? Why are they saying that?
It's rumors. That's what the streets want at Worlds Collide. I don't know if I want that.
I don't mind it. I would want it.
I want equal to Dr. Wagner Jr. You know, I want something like that. You know what I mean?
I'm not asking with whatever.
I'm not asking for Mr. Iguana. You know what I mean? I want.
I would take Mr. Iguana versus Roman Reigns
or La Parca. You know what I mean? I want.
I want some. I'm good with what they do. Whatever they decide here, I'm good with it. I trust the process on this one. They've gotten things right down there, Ferd. So I think they deserve the benefit of the doubt right now. Thank you, Josh. All righty. We also got Anthony Giuliano here who says, that means LA Knight is not winning Money in the Bank. Yeah. Read it, and weep. Sancho West. All right, we got the Stone Immaculate here. It says Roman Penta. There you go. There's another thought about that.
I always thought it was read it in a week.
No, it's read it and weep.
Yeah, but I always thought it was read it in a week when I was a kid growing up. But now I know. I knew it for a long time, but I thought it was read in a week. I was like, oh, okay.
There was another saying, and I can't remember what it is that I've had wrong this whole time. If I remember it, I'll tell you, but I forgot it right now. But yeah, Roman and Penta, sign me up. I would love to see that. And what a Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine how wonderful Penta would feel if that were to go down. Thank you, the Stone Immaculate. We got Jacob Tatum here. It says the women's division got a lot more interesting with the returns of Becky Lynch and Stephanie Becerra, and who should challenge Liv for her title. Well, we can go, you think a triple threat? Okay, triple threat. They could do triple threat. They could do number one contenders. We can work our way, do the rematch with, they could do Liv and Becky, then maybe Liv and, because, here's the thing. If they do Liv and Becky one-on-one, I know everyone's going to want Becky to defeat her, but I do think that Liv needs to defeat Becky to solidify herself as a stronger champion, because Becky doesn't need that. Becky is Becky. We already know that. Liv still needs that. Thank you, Jacob. We got Stephen Marchulli here who says, who's your Money in the Bank participants for the men?
Don't ask her that. She said she doesn't think about anything about Money in the Bank.
I know. Oh my God. Literally nothing, guys.
You could get
Javon. Javon should be in it because he flies.
I think Javon. I think Penta would be fun. Trick Willie.
Who else is there that you're gonna be
Cass?
Like?
Big Cass would be fun.
Yeah.
Right, just has a big body in there.
Cool.
And then we need
another SmackDown.
You need
Sammy?
a Sammy would be interesting, and then you need a Bloodline member in there too.
Solo. Fatu.
Probably Jacob. Yeah.
Okay.
If a returning Drew, that'd be a great place for Drew to return.
I like it.
He's been a Money in the Bank winner before.
Thank you, Steven.
LA Knight's going to win and get cashed in on that day. I don't mind.
Dave Cost here says, Roman on AAA 100% going to be the head-to-head night with All Out in the same city. The business friends, never a dull day. Look, I forgot about that. Still happening in August. Yeah. Well, let's see. I don't know. Is he going to come out in that show? Is he going to come out in Triple Mania? Like, I don't know which one what he's doing. Thank you, Dave.
What a shady move, but brilliant move at the same time.
Hey, iron sharpens iron. Anthony Giuliano here says, hey, Denise, what tripod do you use for WrestleCon? Just like a tripod. Just like a generic tripod. Thank you, Anthony. We got Jacob Tatum here says, could you see Sancho getting grills at some point in your life? You and Sancho getting grills at some point in your life, and Roman Reigns absolutely torch Eli Drake tonight and his Walmart watch. I would never get grills. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Walmart?
There's nothing wrong with Walmart.
Roll back the savings, man.
But you are a WWE superstar on television. You are earning bigger bucks.
Budget conscious superstar. I'm sorry, they have to pay for their own travel. Come on. They have to pay for their own travel and sometimes their own hotel. We don't know what kind of contract LA Knight's on.
Sancho, it's a roast because Roman Reigns is more successful than him. Therefore, he is making more money. Therefore, he can afford a more expensive watch.
He was given everything. He's a fraud.
Thank you so much, Jacob. We got Jacob here who says, favorite emoji to use when texting friends and family? The laughing crying emoji. That's my emoji. What about you, Sancho? Thumbs up? Thumbs up emoji?
Yep.
Okay. We got Heady Head here. It says, Triple Mania, then Worlds Collide, rebooking Mania. Thank you, Heady Head. That's a good one. We got Dave Cost here who says, I couldn't help but think of my boy Sancho during the opening seg. LA Knight was great tonight, but we all know he's being led to slaughter at Money in the Bank and cleverly keeping him out of the ladder match. T's plus P's. Sancho, you thought Dave was about to come out here and support your cause. You should get a petition going.
The fuck, Dave?
Have you thought about that? Sancho, I have a good idea for you. You should go to a show, any show, whatever show, and get fans to sign a petition saying that LA Knight should win Money in the Bank. You could be petition boy. And you can have a little table with a little sign. And you can have people coming up, spin the wheel, get a free popsicle. Make it like a whole political thing. Thank you, Dave. You can have a little pin here that says LA Knight for Money in the Bank. A little Facebook banner. All right, we got Gross Family here, or Gross Family, excuse me. 0726 here says, mark it down, October 10th, everyone's going to be saying LA Knight, yeah. Gross Family, what are we doing here? Why are you encouraging this madness?
Because you know who's going to help LA Knight against Roman?
You? Are you going to run in?
Who does this?
Oh, Fatu. Oh, Solo. I'm sorry. Wrong person. Ooh, I'm slow. Sorry. All right, we got Heady Head here who says Heyman with Raquel is an alternate sick universe. Hey, Heady Head, you're using your head. I like that. We got Timmy360 here who says Heyman should serve Danhausen human monies. Can you imagine if Danhausen became a Paul Heyman guy?
Mm-hmm. I know people were like so hyper microscopic focus on Dominic Mysterio or Domino Mysterio, as he said, about his reaction, the way he wrestled, the faces he was making, the tweet he made after that. It was, I'm here not to get fined, that he wasn't happy with the booking. But at the end of the day, it's the number one merch seller out there. Come on.
Thank you, Timmy. We got Well-Rounded Leo who says, I'm judging both you and Sancho wrestling knowledge. Four Horsemen is the greatest faction ever. All great wrestlers, all great talkers. I think what it is, it's the era that you come into. Like all of us, I feel, are more into certain time periods that align closer to when we started watching wrestling.
I just never liked the Four Horsemen because for me, they were just like really annoying heels in WCW.
I think Leo just had a heart attack hearing you say
But
that
but I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them. Like I understand where they were before WCW, but the way they were used in WCW wasn't fun for me.
Thank you, Leo. I respect them. It just doesn't, it's just not the thing that gets me like, wow, you know? Thank you, David. Thank you, Leo. Now we got David here who says, should Evolution 3 happen in September back-to-back with Saturday night's main event? David, you already know my answer. I've been waiting for them to announce it. I thought they were going to announce it for July. Didn't happen.
I think they need Naomi back and Bianca back before they throw another Evolution. You get those names back.
I think we have a lot of women to definitely do Evolution. A lot of women. We would be waiting forever for Bianca.
Well, we got no Rhea either, so it's like no Rhea as well. We need Rhea back.
Rhea's almost back.
We need Rhea. We need Rhea, and we need Naomi.
Thank you, David. We got Heady Head here. It says Los Perros del Mal versus Bloodline at AAA. Come on, let's go. I don't mind that. That'd be sick. We got Des P04 who says Dom must have gotten Ray a bad Father's Day gift because putting OTC on your son is crazy work. Jokes aside, hope you both have a great night post show. Thank you so much. I actually think you've got a very valid point here, by the way.
I mean, the Bloodline's still baby faces.
Yeah. I mean, Roman Reigns, but they've been kind of towing the line, I feel. Roman Reigns today, of course, encouraging Jacob Fatu's egregious attack on Royce Keith. Left him. We saw lots of blood today that we normally don't see in WWE, by the way. We saw his guts coming out of his mouth, Sancho.
Blood.
Doesn't matter. The visual was there. You're thinking of the visual was there.
Blood.
The visual was there.
What I saw was a grown man throw another grown man to a Slim Jim table, baby.
Thank you, Des P. We got Keith Gallardo here who says the opening promo proved the Glaze Factory greater than the DWO knowledge, the engineer, the visionary, the manufacturer of Glaze, Sancho West. Keith, screenshot this moment. October 10th. Come back. October 10th. All right, thank you, Keith. We got SRT Bad Brains 90 here who says they're really going to have Roman at the AAA show going head-to-head with All In, aren't they? That's probably what they're going. I had kind of forgotten about that one. I was thinking more so of Triple Mania, but hey, who knows? Maybe what if all of a sudden he becomes a regular on the show?
Well, if you think about it, is what that show is going to have the New Day, right? So, I mean, you're going to have to try to suppress that as much as possible.
Sure. Thank you, SRT Bad Brains.
And Sheamus. Sheamus is up too, right?
Possibly. Yeah. No, yeah. There's people, they're thinking he's going to go to AEW. We got Sin City Saint here. It says big match, Roman versus Mini Vikingo. Yeah. I love it. Lock it in. Lock anything in.
Too bad Vikingo is injured because Roman versus Vikingo would be insane.
We got Kevin H here who says, I love the wrestler Liv Morgan, but I also love to hate the character. As long as we keep it kayfabe, I think she will be champions this WrestleMania. Oh, yeah, because she does a good job of getting under your skin with the, and how she does this, what she does on the mic. And even her mean girl line, Sancho, of telling Becky Lynch, you're jealous. That is the ultimate 101 Regina George act right there.
Well, then you're jealous that I have a wrestler that I'm delusional about. You don't have a wrestler that you're delusional about because your journalistic
No,
brain has
I don't have a
brainwashed
wrestler
you.
that I'm delusional about
You
because I
should.
have good taste in
No,
my favorite wrestlers.
everybody should be
I don't gotta
delusional
be
about
delusional.
one wrestler.
I
That
don't
makes
gotta
it
be
fun.
delusional
It makes
about
it
any
fun.
wrestler because my favorite wrestlers all come with like, you know,
You
stats and
pick winners.
accomplishments.
You pick winners. I pick underdogs. I picked that three-legged dog that wants to be adopted. You know what I mean? I picked the one that's
All
like
right,
so old.
whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night.
That's right. I picked the oldest one in the yard that's blind. I want that one.
Thank you, Kevin. We got Anthony Giuliano here. It says, don't forget we are working to Roxanne's cash in Money in the Bank on Liv Morgan to start that rivalry, and Liv Morgan will best Becky and Stephanie. Yeah, if that's what their plan is, to go with Roxanne, which I think a lot of people are expecting that, then yes, it would be beneficial for Liv to move forward in all of those. Thank you, Anthony. We got DC for Life here. It says, think Lucha Brothers will reunite Penta and Phoenix. I want them to, but I know the big topic that always comes up after that, though, is who are they even going to wrestle? Our tag team division is practically slim to none. So that kind of leaves us with not that much.
The tag team division is dead. Now, they did do some stuff with the SmackDown side with the MFTs getting Haku. So I'm excited to see what's over there.
Thank you, DC for Life. We got Sin City Stain here. Says only one man is winning Money in the Bank. He goes for all ego Ethan Page.
Ego. I think Ego's focused on IC title. I mean, he said it so in himself in the commercial promo.
We got 713 Eats That who says, leave Brittany, LA Knight alone.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you, 713 Lisa. We got Jay and Gwen here. It says, please let Braun maul Heyman. He needs his get back. Oh, I'd so be on board with that. And while you're at it, maul Adam Pierce too.
Wow,
He's been a jerk to you. Take his ass out too.
Wow. How many people does Heyman? How many times? Heyman's been taking a lot of bumps lately. Leave him alone.
Hey man, earn the paycheck. Take another bump. Thank you, Jay. We got the Juan G show here. It says, Sancho, stop ducking me. I said it on Twitter and on your Fortnite stream, and I'll say it again. Hashtag trick in the bank. Yeah.
See how they're attacking me while I'm just playing video games, dude? It's crazy.
You're like, I can't even play video games in peace.
I can't.
Oh my gosh. The Juan G show. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. Thank you for the support. All right. Did I forget anything on this show? Because I didn't pull up my notes for this at all. I just kind of ran through what we were going through for today's show. But I think those were really like the big topics that we had for today, because anything else is just kind of like extra. We covered everything. Yeah, we did cover everything. All right, we're good. We're good. We covered it all, guys. Whoop, whoop. We did it. Another day. More hustling. All of that. But Sancho, I'm going to need a break from you, by the way. We do got a couple of super chats. So actually, hold on. We got Dave Koss here who says, out of the following matches, what do you think will be on Saturday night's main event in Atlanta, September, or Money in the Bank, October? Cody Randy, Punk KO, Oba Braun. Punk KO should not be on Saturday night's main event. Cody Randy should also not be at Saturday night's main event. Oba Braun should also not be at Saturday night's main event. I'm sorry, but none of those three matches should be on Saturday night's main event, or Sunday night's main event, excuse me.
I would love to see Stephanie Raquel versus Becky Lynch for the #1 contender. It'd be awesome.
Man, we got to bump them there, though. They should be on a bigger card.
That's a big card. Saturday main event in Atlanta's a big card.
Bro, if it's a big card, then you would have said Sunday night's main event, because it's Sunday night's main event, not Saturday night's main event. See? Not that big of a card if you didn't even know what day it was.
Sunday night heat. Give me that.
I'm sorry. I don't think any of those matches should be on that card. My apologies. Thank you, Dave. We got DC for Life here. It says, think Royce will get revenge on Jacob? I would hope so. Should he not?
Not for a while. He's gone for a while.
Oof. What do you think they're going to do for poor Royce?
Bring him back out in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm with that. All right. Thank you, DC for Life. Okay. Now, with that being said, Sancho, I need a break from you. I saw you Saturday, Sunday, and now Monday. I don't want to see you for another 7 days.
Didn't I film Friday?
No,
Did I?
No, I wasn't even here on Friday. I was in Minneapolis.
Oh,
I didn't do a show on Friday.
In my mind, I was here.
No, it's because I tuned into your post to your watch along.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you felt my presence. See,
That's right.
technically, I did see you then Friday. You didn't see me, but I saw you.
See, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Too many days, guys. I need a break. All right, Sancho, tell the people where they can find you.
If you want more of the Glaze Factory. Come to Sancho West here. I do that all the time.
Wonderful. And if you guys want a reality check, stay here with the DWO.
Ain't been a live reality check.
YouTube.com/Denise Salcedo. If you guys haven't already, go check it out. We have officially surpassed 255,000 subscribers. And today, Sancho, we hit the 150 million view mark. Can't believe it. So happy. You guys know we show up every day, hustle every day, put out as much content as possible. So that's a really huge accomplishment. Thank you to everybody who has watched any second of any of the content that's been put out there. Thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys back here for the next Raw review. And if you want to watch NXT, AEW, SmackDown coverage, we'll be here this week as well. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, all.